Hi guys, Martin here, Man City Fan TV. How are we all doing? Match day, City versus Newcastle. Sorry, I'm just reading. Sorry, I'm just checking stuff. Me and Andy don't always agree on everything, don't we say? Andy's the positive one. I'm always the negative one, shall we say, sometimes. So I do apologise. Right, let's get into your comments. Hello, Martin. Robert Lang is on. Hello, City's worst defenders are in the team. You couldn't have picked a worse pack four, says Alan. Alan's being all Mr. Nice. Mr. Positive, speaking of positiveness. Cube's gone 2-1 City today. Dank City's gone 3-0. Chris Baker with his normal comment. Sean Fogarty, come on City. Happy with tonight's lineup. Will show us who will stay and who will go for sure. I'm not overly great with the lineup. I'm going to be honest with you. Front I am. Back line, I don't think he could have picked a worse back line. But we'll wait and see. Not got a lot of confidence with our defence today, can't lie. That will get a clean sheet. Zinke is playing, says Shadow. Otamendi as well. Otamendi, I think, spot on for this game because I think Newcastle will put an aerial bombardment in. And I think Otamendi will deal with that. Keep the faith, Blues. Don't doubt the boys for the being started, no matter how crap they've been in defence in their last performances. Sean has given a super chat. Thank you so much, buddy. $1.99. Just to remind you guys, while the game is on, I cannot read any comments because I'm going to focus on the game. So if you are desperate to get a comment read out, hit that pound sign at the bottom and guarantee your comment to be read out. And all contributions go to our charity tackle for Manchester and towards the channel to help it get bigger and better. What score do I think it'll be today? 4-1. Because I think forward line, spot on. It should be a game we should win. Kamal. Winds me up when people criticise the lads for the being starting like they'll play with City, for Christ's sake. Yes, Martin, how are you? I'm good. Hope you're good, buddy. Who do you want in the FA Cup final after we battle Arsenal again? Alex Todd, let's not count our chickens before we get there. It's funny, City fans, we're either up there with positiveness or we're down there, the world's ending. Everyone forgets how good Otamendi was for the second season under Pep. Yes, I agree. I like Otamendi. Hey guys, I came in just in time. Let's go Blues. Hi Tom, how you doing, mate? Hope you're good. Come on City. Who's going to score today according to you? I think Mahrez will get one. KDB will get one. And I'm going to say, as much as I don't think he's having a great time at the moment, I think Gabby will get on the score sheet tonight. I'm good, Robert. How are you? He's been good, but in recent years he's not been up to par. I'm good, thanks, says Robert. I'm good, thank you, Man City 255. Near the end of the week. We've got over the hump. We're into the last 2 days of the week. Last week, next week. And then I am holiday bound. Can't wait. What like Otamendi? Are you mad? Hello everyone, come on Zinke. Andy's on with his Zinchenko fan club. Come on Mahrez. Come on Mahrez. I love Mahrez. I really do wish the best for Zinchenko today. Hey, I wish him all the best, but he hasn't got a future at City in my opinion. I'm not into all this sentimental stuff of, I'm into plain facts. Hi Robert, there's a way to beat Man City and there's nothing we could do about it if someone plays the right strategy. Really? COVID bound. Hey mate, it's safer in Tenerife than it is here, mate. Fact. Safer in Tenerife than it is here. Because there's hardly any cases. Nobody's dying of it. And I've had an email today off the airline company to say that you couldn't be safer. It's the safest form of travel at the moment. Safer than a bus, safer than a train. So what more can I say? Newcastle United and their arch enemy Sunderland. How was your day, mate? Was good, Ming Yu Wong. The fact that they don't have St. Maximin or Almiron tonight makes me more confident. There you go. Plain facts, Mahrez was 60 million. Yeah, but Mahrez was former player of the year, mate, at Leicester. And he's not just become a bad player overnight. I mean, we beat them at the FA Cup, so let's beat them again. Well, we should do. We have a good record with them at home. Right, I'm going to run through the teams with you. The teams this evening is, if you did not know, Edison is in goal. João Cancelo is right back. Johnny Stones is centre back, as Pep promised. Otamendi plays alongside Zinchenko at left back. He's got a little chance to redeem himself. KDB is going to play. Rodri is going to be your holder this evening. David Silva, who is captain. Riyad Mahrez, Gabby Jesus and Phil Foden. The bench, Bravo, Walcott, Sterling, Gundogan, Laporte, Bernardo Silva, Fernandinho, Garcia and Tommy Doyle. Do you know what? Is Jaden Braff ever going to get a chance in this team? Is Taylor Howard-Bellis ever going to get a chance in this team? I'm starting to doubt things now. They might get the last game against Norwich. No, future for me belongs in, say, a Wolves side or potentially Newcastle. Get your chinos on, Martin, lad. Hey, they're already booked, mate. Former, and yes, he has. You have your opinion, I'll have mine. We're not going to agree, so let's agree to disagree. What's your thoughts on Otamendi and Stones as centre-back pairing? I think John Stones is in the shop window tonight. I think that's plain and simple of that one. John Stones, oh no, say goodbye to our defence now. Sterling was worse than Mahrez this season. Martin's wearing his red swimming trunks on holiday. No, they're not. I've got a few pairs. Black, green, pink, blue, that sort of thing. Their kids, Martin, other players need going on the shop window. But come on, the pointless games, let's get playing them. We're just not going to agree at the moment, Andy. I know we're not. And that's fine. It's all opinion. Miles and Otamendi starting pity it's raining in Southampton. Player ratings later. Yes, player ratings will be on after full-time whistle. Stones is injury prone now. I think Stones is in the shop window, isn't it? Guys, just to remind you as well, get your fan cams in after the game. Over at our email address, mcfcfantv@gmail.com. He'll be flying with Jet 2, their liveries ready as well. Martin's going to get burned on holiday to make himself red. No, I'm not. Whoa, no, I'm not. Who is doing the watch along while you're on holiday? Good question. I don't know. It'll more than likely might be Ander. He'll do some watch alongs while we are away. Or while I'm away. I will be doing a few live vlogs. Not going to be long ones, but I'll do some fan cams, that sort of thing. My plan is to do a live vlog from the airport when I'm leaving. And then I will do my fan cams as normal from the beach. And then I will I'll do a couple of live vlogs. I've said I'm going to do one from the balcony. And then I will do one either from the beach or by the pool. I have not decided yet to which one. Just so I can check in, say hello to you all. I've even asked permission for it and I've got it. Foden to score, his Adidas red top will fit in. I'll wear that Friday night if you're not careful. Less than 10 minutes until kickoff. I can't even do a fan cam because my phone camera goes blurry. It's a shoe. What channel is it on, guys? It's on BT at the moment, I think. I might be doing the watch-alongs, but got a fit bird who wants to do them. In your dreams you have. Martin, why wasn't there a watch-along for the Southampton game? I had family business, mate. I had family business, so I do apologise that there was no watch-along for the Southampton games. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I'm just looking at... Oh, someone does not like Mahrez. Tell you he doesn't. And I'm not even going to respond because I'll just stick out all the facts on him and he won't like it. Right, okay, we are 8 minutes or so from the kickoff. What do you think, guys? Get your score predictions in. Let me know what you think. Gabby, can you please score today? Yeah, that'd be nice. Let me have a look. Fair enough, bloody thicker than water. Of course it is, mate. And I have to do some things, you know, from time to time, guys. Bit noisy, aren't you? Bit nosy, aren't you, Man City 255? Hey, they just, what can I say? As long as you don't go too personal, I don't mind the odd question. Remember, guys, get your fan cams in after full time and send them to MCFC, MCFCFanTV@gmail.com. I think July's a bad month to fly statistically. Don't even start that. I will block your number for 2 weeks till I'm back off and I'm back on dry land back in England. Man City Fan TV now. I'm just wondering why there wasn't a stream, because he would usually make a watch along every single game. You know I would, Man City 255, and I do apologise. It's just I did have a family. You know, sometimes you've got to be there with the watch alongs, and Andy's done them, so we share them, as you know. I'm going for a slow game, 2-0 City win. 3-1 to City, says Sean. Thank you again for your super chat, mate. That was really appreciated. Thank you again. Not really a bad time to fly in July. Kevin De Bruyne, Ballon d'Or next year. My prediction would be 2-0 to City, says Man City 255. I've asked who the pilots are, not confident. Well, do you know who my pilot is? Do you want me? Tell you what, I'll send you my flight number and you can tell me who the pilot is. BT are just going through a load of adverts. Excuse me. What, the hiccups? Ashley Piggott says 3-1. Anybody else with your predictions? I'm just going to get rid of that. I don't know why that's on. Guys, please hit the like button as well. There's nearly 30 of you on. We've not even kicked off. So guys, if you can get your hit that like button, that would be excellent. Martin's going down with £1 in the bank. I tell you don't want to know. My missus are being happy bunny. I'm just going to change something quickly. City are playing at home and it should be a fine game. Yes, Declan and Mick, both LFC fans, and like amphetamines. Is Messi the greatest footballer ever? Yes, I think he is. Right, they're out on the pitch. Well, Newcastle are. They're playing in is that a greeny colour top? Am I confident? We'll talk about that another time. I'm not going to go down the road of that at the moment. Talk about that Monday. There will be a live log on Monday. I can promise you that Monday there will be a live log. Think they might need to be one on Monday. City now on the way, but hey, look what top they're wearing. Does that look familiar? Look at that. They're wearing the same one that I've got. I don't have Marathon Bet on the back though. That's the only thing. I don't have Marathon Bet on the back. 4-1 to City, says Ed's the official. 4-2. Jesus, 1 and Mahrez, and probably Shelby as he always scores. City haven't lost any home games since they came back. No, we haven't. City will win 3-1, says Mera. De Bruyne 2 assists and 1 goal for Foden. The Newcastle team, if you are interested, is put my teeth back in. The Bravka in net. Yedlin, Kraft, Schlar, or Shah, it might be. Fernandez, Danny Rose, Lazaro, Shelver, Bentaleb, Richer, and Jolaton. Their substitutes are Gale, Mutu, Manquillo, Almiron, Darlow, Atsu, Matty Longstaff, Allen, and Young, who I presume are their youngsters as well. I like your reaction on the Man City vs Liverpool game, Martin. I do try for you guys. I do try. And mine are not fake, they are real. That's how I am in the stadium, so that's how I am on here. I just give you the exact what I do in the stadium, I do here. Do you know what I need to get up? I need to get the timer up. Might be an idea. Let me just shift that over there. And we'll get the count down on in a moment. Stevie Bruce just going through. Watch out for the St. Maximum. Well, he's not playing Ming Wong. I'm not really allowed to celebrate here. We've got sensitive neighbours. Yeah, Not bothered about that, mate. We get on with our neighbours. I'm not saying we don't get on with them. But I'm allowed to jump up and down. Well, I don't jump up and down. I sort of scream, don't I? So, now according to BT, they've gone with the front three of Foden on the left, Jesus and Mahrez on the right. KDB's going to be behind with Rodri behind him as the CDM, and David Silva just sat behind. So Silva and KDB are going to be sat behind the front three. Let's see how this goes. But I'm confident. Let's stay confident, Blues. So I do apologise. I am now going to have to focus on the game. So, like I said, just a quick reminder, hit that like button, guys. Give it a thumbs up. Over 30 on, and we've only got 12 likes. What's going on? Give it a like. I had some idiots earlier on giving the preview we put out as a dislike. Wow. Who gives a 47-second clip a dislike? Wow. It's like, are you that childish? And we all know where they're from. Stevie Bruce, the Elephant Man, is there as we all sing. Right. So, as I was about to say, hit the pound sign in the bottom if you are desperate to make a comment that you want me to read out. Guaranteed to read out. All proceeds go to Tackle for Manchester and the channel. Let's get going then. Your referee, I think, is it Andy Madley? I think it's Andy Madley today. They're just doing their Black Lives Matters. Perhaps wearing a different coat today. I'm about to hit the thing. Here we go. And we're away. City have started. Let me make sure I've got this on the right channel. Yeah, I've got it in HD. So here we go. The ball. City are kicking from left to right. So City are kicking towards the south stand, which would normally be bouncing, where the Newcastle fans are normally situated. And Newcastle are shooting from right to left towards the north stand at the Etihad, where the family stand normally is, towards me in the Colin Bell. So the ball is played out to Otamendi, who plays up to Zinchenko on the City left. Back, all the way back to Otamendi, back into Johnny Stones. John Stones got plenty of room, plenty of space, feeds it over to João Cancelo, all the way back to Edison. City are playing a little bit of keep ball across their back line at the moment. Edison plays out to Otter. Otti's going to square the ball across to John Stones. John Stones opens his body up, goes towards the right hand side, and he's going to play a lovely ball into Mahrez with a lovely flick to David. That was beautiful football. David just couldn't get a ball on because Foden didn't move for it. And Newcastle are away on the break. Kevin De Bruyne coming across. That isn't Zinchenko, that's De Bruyne. KDB doing Zinchenko's job for him. Yeah, I said that again. KDB doing Zinchenko's job for him at left back. John Stones into João Cancelo. João Cancelo just gives... Is he going to... No, he doesn't. He gets away with it. KDB just swings a right foot at it. And Shelby is all over David Silva. Drops him to the ground. Free kick to City. Played just approaching 2 minutes. City 0, Newcastle 0. There's been no chances at all. Newcastle have hardly touched the ball. They've had a little bit of a break. And that's about it. John Stones plays it out to... Excuse me. Make sure I've got that. So, João Cancelo into John Stones. Over to Otamendi on the left-hand side. Into David. Into Rodri with a nice little ball out to Phil. Silva's going to rake the ball from left to right. Across to João Cancelo. Onto Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez now on the City right. Comes inside. We all knew he was going to come inside. Has a shot with his left foot. Dubrovnik right down his throat. First shot in anger from Manchester City. Dubrovnik, is it Dubrovnik or Dubrovnik? Dubrovka, there you are. Dubrovka. There we go, I had that completely and utterly wrong. My apologies, you know me and pronunciations with names. Zinchenko now with the ball into David Silva, back to Rodri. He's virtually in line with the back line now. John Stones feeds the ball over to the City right where Riyad Mahrez is back to João Cancelo. Cancelo with nice little footwork. Turns Joelinton like he's not there. Into Stones onto David Silva. David Silva's coming forward. Going to play the ball into the centre of midfield where João Cancelo is. João Cancelo tries to get the ball over to Riyad Mahrez. Cut out by the Newcastle player. Joelinton now holds the ball up. And Newcastle give the ball away in the middle of midfield. And City gain possession back. Approaching 4 minutes on the clock. And the only shot in anger has been from a Riyad Mahrez. 2.5 minute shot. Coming in off the right with his left foot. But handled really well and comfortably by the Newcastle goalkeeper. Otamendi now switches the ball out to Zinchenko. Little leaves it off to David Silva. David Silva. Shah just gets in straight in the way there. David wins it back. Rodri now onto Otamendi into João Cancelo. Come on, move the damn thing. We need to be quicker than this. Newcastle are just packing and packing. They're not even entertaining anything. John Joe Shelby's now trying to have a go. John Stones looks, checks, turns back all the way to Edison. Because there's nothing there. KDB has to come deep for it. KDB switches the ball over to Otamendi on the left-hand side. City are having to come deeper and deeper to gain possession of the ball because Newcastle are just going further and further back. David Silva plays out to John Stones, who's got his arms waving in the air. He's not a lollipop man, put your arms down. KDB switches the ball over to his doppelganger, Alex Zinchenko. And Foden wins the corner. First corner to City, 5.5 minutes gone. City 0, Newcastle 0 at the Etihad Stadium. KDB's going to come over, take this, bang right in front of where the Newcastle United fans would normally be situated. But at the moment, there is nobody there. So this is going to be an in-swinger from the Ginger Prince of Belgium. And it comes, going to the back stick, goalkeeper bread and butter all day long, catches it, easy. And Newcastle come out with the ball. I always liked Matt Rich. I did like Matt Ritchie, former new Bournemouth guy. I did like him. But he's doesn't seem to have shone, shall we say, up at St James's Park. I won't call it the Sports Direct Arena because that's an insult to Newcastle fans. So I won't do it. Edison now with the ball over to Otamendi. Pep's looking like he's got a bit of a tan on. It looks like he's been on the sunbeds. There's Pep Guardiola. Suddenly got a tan. It's been raining in Manchester for the last 2 weeks. Phil Foden down the City left. Yedlin just takes the ball off him too easy. Come on. Phil Foden sporting the old bowl round the head cut, mushroom cut as I like to call it. KDB with a lovely ball. Zinchenko now with a lovely ball into Foden, flicks up, couldn't get the ball down on the volley, and Newcastle get the ball away, falls back into City's possession. Cancelo with a lovely ball, no it wasn't, just couldn't get it quite right. Pep's looking very angry at the moment, not looking like an happy bunny. Guys, please hit that like button if you are on. That'd be much appreciated. And if you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, guys. It takes seconds, but means a lot. João Cancelo now is going to play the ball all the way to Edison. Edison now is going to kick it out over to Otamendi. I didn't know where that was going, because BT have got awful camera work and he sort of delayed the... Otamendi plays the ball behind John Stones, but he recovers well. John Stones has to go all the way back to Edison. Joelinton putting him under a little bit of pressure, and Edison's going to try again with Otamendi. And Otamendi again is now going to come inside, and he's going to square the ball over to... that was never getting to Mahrez or Cancelo, so I don't know Cancelo, so I don't know what Otamendi was doing with that pass. Ball into Zinchenko on the... oh no, Foden on the City left. Into Rodri. Over to Cancelo in the centre. Cancelo moving forward. With a little dink across to Phil Foden on the City left now. Plays a lovely ball into David. David into... 1-0! Get it! Gabby Jesus. Finally. Puts himself on the score sheet. Lovely football by City. 1-0. Gabby Jesus. At last he scored. It was harder for him to miss than it was to actually do. But Foden with a lovely ball into David. David with a square ball across from the City left. And Gabby Jesus. Lovely little play from Foden. Great ball by David. The Newcastle defenders were playing musical statues because they were all frozen. Nowhere near him. Empty net. City 1-0. That'll do me. That'll do me nicely. I did say Jesus should score today. Pep did give him a little... I don't mean to sound very sarcastic here, but Pep did give him a little pep talk in the week. That was a bit easy though, that wasn't it? I mean that's part of the reason why he's played this defence today, because he knows really he can get away with it. Newcastle are not going to come and do anything today adventurous anyway. And this is really a free hit for Newcastle. And the funny thing is, we've still not guaranteed Champions League football yet, so maybe that's why the kids aren't playing. We're not guaranteed it as much as we think it is. It's not guaranteed mathematically yet. We've not even guaranteed second spot. We've not even guaranteed top 4 yet. So, because Chelsea are on a bit of a run now, and United are on a bit of a run, so we've got to keep going and keep going and keep going. We should get there quite comfortably, but we'll have to wait and see. So, 10 minutes on the clock. Gabby Jesus with a lovely goal. City again on the left. Foden hits the first man. Come on, Foden. Needs a better ball from there. Zinchenko. That was an awful header. I don't know what he was trying to do. Cushion it back to Rodri, and he didn't even get there. Newcastle pick up the possession. John Joe Selvit from the Newcastle Newcastle right, all the way over to the left. Danny Rose. Mahrez fouls him. It's going to be a free kick to Newcastle. Great play. I've got to be honest. John Joe Shelvey, the danger man for Newcastle again with a lovely ball. Switching the play from the right to the left. And Newcastle gain a free kick in quite a dangerous area. About 5 yards inside the touchline on the City left-hand side. City right. Newcastle left. Looks like Matt Ritchie's going to take this. Left foot in swinger it might be. Ruth Williams who scored. Gabby Jesus. Gabby Jesus scored in the 10th minute. Trouble is, Ruth Williams, I've got to focus on the game. I can't read comments. Oh, what a mess up here. Mahrez! What is Mahrez doing? What is Mahrez doing? He had time to have a sandwich. Edison with a great ball. Mahrez had time to have a sandwich, have a cup of tea, do a crossword and still put the ball in the net. What was he doing? Oh, I can't defend Mahrez on that. That was garbage. Yeah, so guys, I do apologise if I cannot read every comment. I can't read a comment and commentate on the game at the same time. So I do apologise. We do say this all the time. Can't do both. I will try and nip in and out of the comments as best I can. 60 million is great, said Martin. No, I said he's contributed more than Zinchenko. That ball wouldn't come down, Martin. It's one of them. He had time, though, the bomber. He had time. He could have had a cup of tea, a sandwich, and done a crossword. He didn't have to rush it. He didn't have to rush it. He snatched at it. Great first touch, though. He's not crap, Kiam. Give over. Give over, Kiam. He's not crap at all. If he's crap, then what are some of the others we've got then? Tell you what, some of you have got a real agenda against Riyad Mahrez. It's just like one of them plays you've just not warmed up to, some of you. We're into the 15th minute of play. City are still 1-0 up. Newcastle now have the ball on the left-hand side. Danny Rose plays it out to Richer. Plays the ball all the way back. Newcastle playing a little bit of keep ball for the first time. And Richards gives the ball away. Well done, Rodri, there. Great interception. Yeah, because he's at a guff. Well, you just leave him alone. You and your anti-Mahrez agenda. Come on. I can't talk. I've got an anti-Zinchenko agenda. But Mahrez contributes a hell of a lot more than Zinchenko. But it's all opinions. City have the ball now. Mahrez into Cancelo. Cancelo going to play the ball out to Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones has a look. Delays. Plays a short pass into João Cancelo. Newcastle pressing and pressing all the time. Shah there was just not going to give any time on the ball. Just bear with me a moment. Oh, there we go. David Silva now with the ball. David Silva's come very, very deep here. Very, very deep. Martin just loves the Algerian fanboy clicks. I don't have an agenda against players who... What a lovely, unlucky Mahrez there with that. Great idea. Mahrez, look at him. He's trying. He's trying. I don't sit there and say, yeah, a right winger versus a left back. Yeah, but I don't sit there and go, Zinchenko's only made one bad game ever and one mistake. I could name Zinchenko's mistakes on two hands. So lovely play, Phil Foden. Phil Foden is taking him on his own. Unlucky. Just wide. He loves the Algerian fanboys. He's afraid of the fact. Stop it now. Phil Foden there. It was like ball was on a string. He took two out with his drop of the shoulder, goes to the right hand side, tries to bend it in with his right foot, and it actually goes well wide, actually. Goes well wide. It does go quite well wide, actually. His average at best not good enough for City. Well, who's better than him at the moment? Who we got? If that's his strong foot, it's 2-0. Yeah. John Stones now plays the ball into Nicholas Otamendi. Nicholas Otamendi into Zinchenko. Oh, give over, Kian. What game are you watching? Phil Foden. Did he give the ball away? No, he got fouled. Well, never mind. Quick free kick taken by David Silva. Phil Foden is going to switch it from left to right onto João Cancelo here. João Cancelo is going to put a ball in across the deck and it goes nowhere. Oh, João Cancelo, well done with your persistent into Gabby. To Zinchenko now. Up against Yedlin, back into David Silva. Back into Phil Foden, who gives the ball away. But let's see if Phil Foden gets any criticism. Joelinton holds the ball up really well there. Plays a nice ball out to Richie on the Newcastle left-hand side. Plays it back to Danny Rose. Danny Rose going to go inside to... who's 42 for Newcastle? Bentaleb. Forgot he was even playing for someone. Comment all you want, Ronaldo, as long as you're sensible. Martin, you're flogging a dead horse with Mahrez, stat padder. He should join United with Pogba, he could play a piano. That's Sanchez who plays the piano, mate. Come on, get your players right. Cancelo now. Look, I tell you what, I've got to give the devil his due. João Cancelo is proving me wrong at the minute. Really, really has improved in the last couple of games. Maybe Tom was right. Maybe he just need a run of games. I'm not bad now. I hope you're good, mate. While there's a lull in play and a break, I will read some comments out. But while the ball is in, I'm going to continue and I won't be able to read out the comments. So Newcastle now have got the ball over to... I'm trying to figure out who these players are. Obviously, I don't know the Newcastle players off by heart because I'm not a Newcastle fan. City win the ball back on the left-hand side. David Silva into Phil Foden. Plays it on to KDB. We're going to ball to Mahrez! Get in! 2-0, Riyad Mahrez. Can you hear Andy and Kiam singing? You cannot, because they've just been... Shh, shh, shh, shh. Riyad Mahrez with a lovely finish. Bottom left-hand corner of Dubravnik. Or bottom right-hand corner if you're looking in. Let me just change that. I've got to put Mahrez down as a goal scorer. Oh, that must hurt some people. These proper stat padders, eh? Proper stat padders, this. Riyad Mahrez with a nice big 1 to his name. KDB with a lovely, lovely pick out. And Riyad Mahrez, candy from a baby. City 2-0. Oh, he's not having it. They're not having it. City, they won a corner. Hey, what's wrong with Fabinho? What game are you watching if you don't like Fabinho? City have a corner here on the right hand side. It's going to be Riyad Mahrez to take it with an in-swinger. David Silva's running short. And it does go short. David Silva into Riyad Mahrez on his left foot. Plays an absolute awful ball in. It's the first man. I love Mahrez. Zinchenko wins the corner. No, I said he gets in. Yeah, he gets in our team at CDM. I'm not going to lie. I'm sorry, but I do like Fabinho at CDM. Mahrez is my best player since Lee Crooks. Zinchenko now. Short corner again. KDB with the ball over to Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez is about 35 yards out. Tries to get the ball over the top, but he doesn't. It's the Newcastle man. Falls back to Riyad Mahrez on the City right. Mahrez with a nice ball out to KDB. KDB about 30-40 yards out from goal into João Cancelo. KDB looks like he's playing the CDM role at the moment. He's covering it more than Rodri does. Johnny Stones now. 23 minutes on the clock. City 2. What a lovely ball. That is unlucky. What a lovely ball. The vision from KDB there was amazing. Trying to slip Zinchenko down the City left. So, City 2-0 up. We're just having a quick drinks break. So I'll read out some of your comments. Newcastle look terrible. They can't keep the ball, but we started brilliantly. Yep, drinks break. It is a drinks break. Man City, Man TV. Maris can skill up really well some plays. It doesn't always work out, but they're still pretty good. You said he's the best player. He's not the best player. He's not the best player. We've been great so far, mate. Buzzing about it. Of course, you should be. Well done. I'm buzzing about it. We are playing well. You are disillusional because you were racist one time making fun of Fernandinho. Guys, can we keep it civil on air, please? Can we just keep it civil? Let's not be silly. You know, it's like managing kids sometimes. I do that in my day job. Sorry for me. Don't worry about it. Mara's no win. Someone's being a bit pedantic, aren't they? Right, approaching 25 minutes. Drinks break still going on. Let me just get rid of this. Goals from Gabby Jesus in the 10th minute and Riyad Mahrez through a lovely cross. Both coming from the left-hand side, may I add. Both coming down the left-hand side. Don't argue, boys. Let's appreciate. Yes, exactly. Let's not argue, boys. Right, drinks break is over. 25 minutes gone. Let's get going again. Newcastle with the goal kick. It's going down the City left. Newcastle right. Zinchenko can't keep the ball in. Newcastle looking like they're going to take a quick throw-in. Doesn't quite work out. Yedlin with the ball in. All the way back. Is that to Kraft? Newcastle, at least they're trying to play out from the back. That was a nice idea, that. John Stone sweeps up, try and get the ball through to Richer. John Joe Shelby trying to put pressure under Edison. Johnny Stone's there. Carries the ball out to, is that Rodri, it looks like? Yeah. Rodri inside to Otamendi. Gabby Jesus onto David Silva, back to Otamendi. Otamendi's going to switch the ball over to Rodri on the City right hand side, or just inside on the right. Rodri going to switch a lovely ball out to the City left. Zinchenko's got a lovely first touch there. Into Phil. Stop putting Iniesta. Back to Zinchenko. Zinchenko. Ball back into Rodri. Rodri with a little ball over the top. Taria's at the back step. Mahrez. Mahrez. First touch like my grandma. Awful. That was great ball by City. And Mahrez just had an awful, awful first touch there. So 27 minutes in the clock. City are 2-0 up. Is that game over? I am. We do the ratings at the end of the game, mate. Not now. John Stones with a big header there. Sort of took out 3 players. Fernandez tries to clear it. Gabby Jesus does it. And Dubravka is going to come and kick the ball back. John Stones seems to have a little bit of a thing to prove here. Looks like it's raining, is it? It's spitting. Everybody in. Some will get that, some will. My hair's a right mess. I'm going for the trim on Friday for my hair. Going for my holiday haircut on Friday. Rodri bringing the ball forward. Lovely footwork into João Cancelo. On to KDB. Into Gabby Jesus. Lovely play by City. Back to KDB. He's given offside. Come on. Gabby Jesus. Born offside. Born offside was Gabby. Sorry, I'm having calls and I don't know who's calling me. Oh, I know who's calling me, a lot of people. Newcastle now have a throwing on the Newcastle right, City left hand side. Stop showing me Gabby Jesus, please. Yedlin now's trying to get the ball out. He only gives it away to Rodra. Gain it back now. Sharp plays all the way back to Shelver. That wasn't the greatest clearance. And Kraft just wellies the ball up the Newcastle right hand side. You get a lucky break. Was he giving a free kick here for? Rodri, I don't know what that was about. That was a bit silly off him. Had to remove what? What are we removing? What for missed here? What are we removing? What have you had to remove? What have you had to remove? What's Andy said now? Was he calling me bald? Was he calling me bald? Richie, John Stones pulls Richie back. You should have let him go. That's the problem with John Stones. He doesn't have the... He tackles and then Richie just... doesn't have the nous sometimes. Andy was talking about your bald patches. I thought he was. I might be bald, but it could be worse. I could look like you. Richie now has the ball on the free kick on the Newcastle left-hand side. Ball inside. Free header. Edison. Lovely. No, mate, not on here. We're bored about James Van Boy's had them on here since he signed. It's boring. Martin Ronaldo or Messi. Messi all day long. Kiam's getting the stick for this. Otamendi now with the ball. 32 minutes on the clock. I am going bald. Listen, I know I'm going bald. I accept I'm going bald. It's part of growing up, guys. I'm 21 and I'm going bald. 5'11". 5'11", going bald at 21. It's awful, isn't it? Riyad Mahrez now into KDB. KDB. Oh, come on, ref. He's not giving it. Are you having a laugh? He's not giving that. Newcastle's give the ball anyway. They just try and get the ball out and it falls straight to João Cancelo on the City right. And City just give the ball away now to Jolinton. Back to Shelver. Come on, that's where Zinchenko should be busting a gut. How has he got the ball through there? This is why Zinchenko is crap at left back. He can't read the run. He can't read the ball. He can't read a book. Newcastle have a corner. Because, Was that Yedlin who was just being allowed to come forward all the time? Richard out. Corner on the City. Well, it's low. And it's going to fall back to him with a little dink over the top. João Cancelo, lovely. It's going to fall to him. What a great block by David Silva that was. Mahrez, win the ball. Come on, Mahrez. Show a set. Yedlin now, just with the ball. Shah, long range, deflection, falls to Jonjo Shelvey. Tries to play a 1-2 with Gabby Jesus. He couldn't play a 1-2 in a maths lesson. Gabby Jesus back into João Cancelo. João Cancelo checks, turns, comes back inside to Rodri. Rodri under pressure from Joelinton. Switches the play with his left foot out to Alex Zinchenko. Up to... Who's that to? Is that Folk? No. KDB. KDB's all over the place here. Hey, Kian, Mahrez has done his job. Wake me up when Zinchenko does his job. Zinchenko. And I don't mind Zinchenko as a guy. I don't think he's a bad player. Don't think he's good enough for City. As you don't think Mahrez is good enough for City. Mahrez now. Up against Danny Rose. Mahrez, ball in. Header cleared by Newcastle. Zinchenko now with the ball in. Zinchenko gives the ball away to Shelvey. Oh, there's all sorts going on here. What am I missing here? 35 minutes on the clock. City 2, Newcastle 0. Silva with a lovely ball to Phil Foden. In! Gabby Jesus! What's going on here? What was that behind Jesus? Why couldn't he head that towards goal? João Cancelo on the right foot. That's a corner, that. Goalkeeper touched that. Dubravka touched that, didn't he? David Silva with a lovely ball into Phil Foden. Phil Foden, yeah, wasn't quite set for Gabby. Mahrez tries to cut it in. Corner to City. Phil Foden took it. Falls back. Alex Zinchenko now with the left foot. Plays it into David Silva. David Silva's quick turns. He's looking for Foden to move. He doesn't move. Into Rodri now, who's going to have a nosebleed in a minute. Rodri on the City left. What's he doing? Nosebleed territory here for Rodri. Kiam's on a wind-up. I'm really telling you, Kiam's on a wind-up here. KDB, very, very deep. Otamendi, KDB. I don't know what they were doing then. I want to check something. Is Thingy on the bench? No, he's not. I was seeing whether... what's he called? Big, tall, lanky fella who's awful. What's he called? Plays for Newcastle. What's he called? Someone remind me. City have had 7 attempts, 4 on target. Newcastle 3, 1 on target. Phil Foden now on the City left. Inside to David Silva. David Silva back into Phil Foden. Phil Foden back to David Silva. Joelinton. David Silva, lovely feet. We're going to miss that so much in next season. Mahrez sits on the left. Mahrez quick turns onto his right. Gets blocked. Into Rodri now. Rodri's going to give a... Oh, it's going to be a freak. Andy Carroll, there you go. Andy Carroll. Where is Andy Carroll today? I'm always missing me Andy Carroll. Thank you guys for reminding me. Guys, got over 40 people on and we've only got 22 likes. What are you doing? Hit that like button, guys. That'd be great if you could. Please hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't. You are missing out on so much here on Man City Man TV. And we're only going to get bigger and we're only going to get better for you guys. For the fans, by the fans. Remember that. 38 on the clock. City give the ball away. Richie's going to be into Joleton here. Richie's going over on the overlap. Joleton. Don't know what Danny Rose. He was flicking all over the place then. Kiam, you're having a laugh here. You're having a laugh, mate. Come on. You're having a laugh. Oh no, we know where the dislikes are coming from, mate. We know where they're coming from. It's called jealous people. That's where they're coming from. Newcastle get a free kick on the left-hand side. Danny Rose. Kevin De Bruyne walks away looking very guilty. Looking very guilty, does KDB. Matt Ritchie's going to take this free kick on the Newcastle left-hand side. City right. It's going to be an in-swinger. Slap bang about 10 minutes earlier where they took a very similar free kick. Ball in for Matt Ritchie, trying to go to Shelvey. Otamendi with a great header out. And it's going to fall. I'm trying to think who the number... Oh, they're trying. I'll tell you what, I'll give Shah credit there. He tried the little back heel. It failed though. David Silva wins the ball over for City. 40 minutes on the clock. City 2, Newcastle 0. Ball into Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez lays it onto KDB. KDB with the ball. Oh, it just gets cut out there. Trying to play it into João Cancelo. Couldn't quite do it. City have the ball into Phil Foden. Oh, just wide. Come on. It was just wide by Phil. He's had 2 bites of the cherry. One was wide. And one was very wide. And one has just been inches away. Inches away. I've just checked 8 people have got look at that by Foden. Oh, inches. 8 people disliking the video. How sad are they? Should be scoring there. We should be. I think he's been rested, Colin Mack. Burnley are 1-0 up at West Ham. That's shocked me. I've not got that. I've not gone for that. I think I've gone for 1 each. I can't fully remember. I think I said 1 each. Let me check. What did I have on that Burnley game? Burnley and West Ham game. I'll just check. Sent me things into Ryan Corrie, so I'll tell you now. De Bruyne had the ball over on the right. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing to do. I'll go 2-1 West Ham. So Burnley have got the 1. Ball into João Cancelo on the City right. Back to KDB. KDB all the way back to Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones is going to switch over to the left to Nico Otamendi. Otamendi into David on the City left. Into Phil Foden. Lovely footwork. Left Shah there like he wasn't even there. Into KDB. KDB trying to... What was he doing? I don't know. What was KDB? Was that a pass or a shot? Into Gabi Jesus. Going to play it into Alex Zinchenko on the left. Back to Jesus. Jesus probing, trying to find an opening into Rodri. Rodri into Phil Foden. Phil Foden now back to KDB. KDB into João Cancelo. Back to KDB. Oh, Mahrez, lovely footwork. Into Phil Foden. João Cancelo. Cancelo's calling for handball on Rose. I don't know how he can from that distance and that speed. Because that's just not happening now. Oh, well, I don't know. He had his arms up now. There's 43 watching and only 34 likes. So there's 9 here not liking the video. Come on, guys. Hit that like button. City corner in now. Oh, João Cancelo did well. Who did he put off there? Lazaro. And to Gabby Jesus on the City left. Little ball inside. It's going to fall to Otamendi. Dubravka. Bread and butter for him. Bread and butter. You know, some people don't actually know sarcasm. They really, really don't know sarcasm. Dubravka now is going to take this goal kick, launch it down the field. Otamendi wins the header from Joelinton into David. Rodri wins the ball off, takes it off John Joe Shelby's toe, and it falls to Edison, back into Rodri. Rodri's going to come forward now. We're approaching the final minute of the allotted 45. We'll find out what injury time we've got. Zinchenko tries the first time ball. I wouldn't have bothered Sunshine. At least he had a go. I haven't watched FIFA Knows yet, so I don't even know what FIFA does now. Then again, Kian was playing, so we'd probably got beat 4-0. Because I've seen Kian play FIFA at the moment. He's not very good. I'm better than the pair of them, really. Johnny Stones now. Lovely ball out to Zinchenko on the City left. Should get this. Zinchenko plays it off. So he played it off Yedlin. Is that gone out? Oh, he plays it off Lazaro. It's going to be a corner to City again. Zinchenko ball into KDB. And he's going to play it in on his right. He's going to shoot with his right. Oh, Joe. Is that Rodri? Or Cancelo? Flicks the ball off and goes over. 1-1 FIFA Knows. Oh, come on, Kiam. You're better than that. You're better than that, Kiam. I think that was Rodri then with that flicked header. Yeah, it was. 2 minutes of injury time is going to be allotted. We'll find out. Guys, remember, get your fan cams ready for full time. Kiam is awaiting them. Send them in at mcfcfantv@gmail.com and we will get them up onto the channel ASAP for you, as long as they're sensible. KDB with a lovely ball into João Cancelo on the City right. Riaz, that's pulled back. Mahrez just gets pulled all the way back. That was awful there. Fernandes just yanks him. City have a very dangerous free kick now, going into the last minute of the allotted 2 minutes of injury time. It's got KDB, David, Mahrez all round this. Don't know about swapping shirts. He was trying to swap arms. This is going to be... Mahrez is either going to swing it in with the left foot on the inside. And it is Mahrez. Back stick to no one. Zinchenko, it's one. Foden now. Oh, what's going on here? City, it's like keep ball. Zinchenko now. Left foot, little dink. Back stick. Oh, Otamendi can't keep it in. We are battering this lot. How are we only 2? This should be game over now. And that, when Dubravka hits the ball in the air, is going to be the end of the first half. City will go in 2 goals to the good. 10 minutes, thanks to Gabby Jesus, balling from David Silva on the left. Gabby Jesus with an easy finish, but very good finish. And again from the left-hand side from Phil Foden. And 2-0. Riyad Mahrez finished it off. There goes your half-time whistle, not full-time whistle. Let me just stop the clock, reset that. So half-time, City 2, Newcastle 0. I'm going to do what I normally do. I'm going to go and have a little break. I'm going to leave up the thumbnail, take the sound down, and you guys have a chat in the comments. And I'll see you very, very shortly for the second half. But City are 2-0 up. Guys, remember, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do. And also, hit that super chat button at the bottom and guarantee a comment to be read out. All proceeds to Tackle for Manchester and to the channel. See you guys very, very shortly. Looks like 3 points in the bag, Blues. Hi guys, back for the second half. City going to make a couple of changes. Ilkay Gundogan is coming on. And so is Kyle Walker. Rodri's gone off. So that's Rodri off. And Walker, Gundogan on. I'm just going to put these guys on. And we're off. Let's get going. Yep, let's get going, guys. Second half. David Silva, who has been absolutely instrumental. Let me just double check. Let me close that down. Who's gone off? Let me just double check. So Ilkay Gundogan is on. Put that on. There we go. Here comes Andy's favourite player, Ilkay Gundogan. He's on. Andy loves a bit of Ilkay. He loves him so much, he's even got a signed shirt up. This tells you all you need to know. Oh. My screen went blank for a moment there. I don't know why. So, City 2, Newcastle 0. KDB now with the ball. KDB has been all over the place today. All over the place. Ilkay Gundogan getting a nice early touch. KDB, I don't know what that was. He sort of took a swing with his right foot and he sort of missed it. Yeah, so Kyle Walker on for João Cancelo. And Ilkay Gundogan on for Rodri. I thought Cancelo was having a good game personally. I don't know why that substitute has happened. Maybe might be a slight knock, might be an injury. We'll find out after the game, no doubt from Pep Guardiola. But here's your revised teams coming in. Edison's now in goal, was in goal. Kyle Walker now is right back. John Stones, Otamendi are your two centre backs. Alex Zinchenko's your left back. Gundogan is now going to be your holder, with KDB and David Silva as captain, just in front of him, with a front three of Riyad Mahrez, Gabby Jesus, and Phil, Stockport, Iniesta, Foden. Sorry, I've just got loads of notifications coming up. I don't know why. Man City 255. It's on Monday, 13th. The appeal hearing results. John Joe Shelby trying to knock the ball up to Joelinton there on the volley from the throw-in. Newcastle gain a throw-in on City right. Oh, City left, should I say. They're coming down the left-hand side. City left all the time, Newcastle. They've obviously targeted Alex Zinchenko as the soft core of this team, and that's where they're going down. But let's keep ourselves a nice clean sheet. John Stones raking ball out to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker with the ball over the top to KDB. KDB's got plenty of space. It's going to fall to Phil Foden, who hits it wide. It was easier to score than miss. Oh, Phil's not got his shooting boots on today. That's Phil. Really doesn't have his shooting boots on. Come in, KDB. Gets away. Ball over the top. And Foden on his left foot. Wide. Oh, that was... Oh, Yedlin was on the line, but Phil, come on, son. Joelinton into Shah with a lovely bit of footwork. Plays the ball out to the Newcastle left. Danny Rose is now. Riyad Mahrez is coming across. Danny Rose. Ilkay Gundogan with a poor first touch. Kyle Walker, lovely. Into Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez wins the ball. Kyle Walker, go Kyle. Here he goes here. The afterburners are on. Shah, sit down, son. Go and have a sandwich. You're nowhere near him. Lovely ball out to Phil Foden. Into David. The magician. Oh, just whooshed over the bar. Ooh. Lovely ball across to Phil Foden. Inside to David Silva. Tricky guy. That's why they've got 3 men on him. But it remains 50 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes into the second half. Oh, City have a corner, actually. Ball in. And Dubravka in his hands. Bread and butter. Why do you call United as rags, I want to know? Goes all the way back to the war when you had to play. You had no kit, so you played in rags. And that's why we call you rags, because you used to play in old rags. That's what your kit was, because you didn't have a proper kit. You had to play in rags. And that's why we call you rags. Not a lot of people know that. They just think it's a random nickname we've come up with. That's why. So you know your history a little bit. You played in like a second-hand kit. So it isn't just some made-up nickname. That's because United used to play in it. See, you all say City have no history. We know our history, though. Zinchenko now back into Otamendi. Otamendi's going to play a nice, simple ball out to İlkay Gundogan, who slipped into that CDM role quite comfortably at the moment. No pressure on him at all. John Stones into Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker all the way back to John Stones. John Stones is going to play this all the way to Edison. Edison now, time on the ball. Carries it home to the left-hand side to Otamendi. Otamendi's trying, I don't know what he's doing. Nearly gets his pocket pinch there from John Joe Shelvey. Plays it into Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie. Oh no, it isn't up to Matt Ritchie. Who's 17? Kraft. Thought they were a cheese slice. It's Coke Zero, mate, not Pepsi. KDB, Yedlin, I've got to admit, Danny Rose with a great tackle. Going to applaud that. That was a great tackle by Danny Rose. Newcastle now playing a little bit of keep ball out. KDB, I'm sorry, KDB has ran everywhere. I love this sort of free roll he's got. He hasn't even got a roll tonight. David Silva back into KDB. KDB's going to play this on to Gabby on the City left, where I think he'll eventually become. And lays a little one off to KDB, going to the back stick. Nobody there. Danny Rose watches it go out, and he's going to come and collect the loose ball. Riyad Mahrez is up there with Danny Rose. Can we stop looking at KDB and look at the play, please? Thank you. Newcastle now going to try and play the ball out. Ball up the top. It only falls into John Stones, who intercepts really well there. Ball is now in with Zinchenko. Plays it onto İlkay Gundogan. Gundogan on to Gabby Jesus on the City right. KDB here might have a little pop shot on his right. Gets blocked. Lovely cushioned header out to Zinchenko. Can't quite get there. And Yedlin wins the ball out. Zinchenko back to his sort of twin brother there, KDB. Into Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker inside to Gabby. Gabby plays it back to Gundogan. Up to David Silva. David Silva plays it out to Alex Zinchenko. Back into Stockport Iniesta, who messes that up a little bit. Him and Mahrez were not on the same wavelength there. Oh, lovely play from Shah there. I've got to give it. Shah did really well. Kyle Walker does well. Wins the ball back. Gives. Oh, come on, ref. Lent them a stadium as well, when they used to play at Main Road. Back and during the war times. What was your comment? Guys, if you guarantee you want comments right now, hit the $sign at the bottom. I can't read every comment and do the commentating on the game as well. That's going to be handball. Even I could see that was handball from here. That was handball all day long. Just making sure everything's right. There we go. You're sleeping, Ming Yuan. Wake up, man. Come on. It's 7:15. Kyle Walker there drops Danny Rose. Free kick to Newcastle on the left-hand side. Danny Rose tries to go on the outside. Kyle Walker comes across, does clip him. Fair free kick to Newcastle, that. We didn't even see the free kick because BT missed it. Well done, BT Sport. It's called Keep Up With The Play. No, but they'd rather show a replay than the actual live free kick. Joleton now's jostling with Yedlin with the ball in. Joleton turns Zinchenko too easy. John Joe Shelvey switches the ball all the way over to the left hand side to Danny Rose. Danny Rose going to play it back into Shelvey. Shelvey trying to play an outside of the right foot pass to Matt Ritchie. Doesn't quite get there. Back into Danny Rose. Danny Rose into Ritchie. Ritchie on the Newcastle left now. Lovely ball into Joleton. Well done, Nico Otamendi. David Silva plays the loose ball back all the way to Alex Zinchenko. Zinchenko looks for options, passes it into Otamendi. Otamendi to John Stones. Edge of the box. John Stones checks, turns, comes back. Gains himself 5 yards. Into Nico Otamendi, back to Eddie. Eddie the Eagle, Edison. Plays the ball out to Zinchenko. Edison doesn't quite get there. Shah comes in with the interception. Throw in to Manchester City. Pep's not looking an happy bunny all of a sudden. Excuse me. Shah into Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie, great block by Kyle Walker. Into Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez has got options. He's got KDB to his right. Plays it to Jesus on the left. Jesus going to switch it over to KDB. KDB on the city right. He's got Danny Rose and Matt Ritchie for company. Plays it into Riyad Mahrez. Riyad Mahrez is going to little ball around the corner to David. Into Zinchenko. Zinchenko leaves it for Gabby, who's took up a really good position on the left. Plays it into... Oh, lovely play. Gabby Jesus. Should be 3. It is! It's an own goal. 3-0. Lovely play by Gabby. It's an own goal. City get the 3rd. Lovely play by Gabby. It took a massive deflection. 3-0. 57 minutes, 58 minutes on the clock. Zinchenko plays it into Gabby on the left, who leaves Lazaro for dead. And he sort of comes in and it takes a deflection. And it's 3-0. I'm trying to see who scored it. Matt Ritchie. Matt Ritchie just sort of sandwiches it into the bottom right-hand corner. Dubravnik goal. Or is it Shah? Who's getting that? I don't know who's getting it. It's an own goal. No, Ben, it came from the fact we lent them kits during the war. We also borrowed a main road during the war as well. But it comes through, they had to wear second and third hand kits given to us by, or given to them by ourselves. KDB, lovely ball into Alex Zinchenko, into Riyad Mahrez, onto Phil Foden. City have turned on the afterburners now. Phil Foden trying to walk the ball in. You ain't getting past 3 of them, but wins it back. David Silva back to Mahrez. David Silva. Mahrez is going to pick up the loose ball. City have really upped it 2 or 3 gears here. KDB now. Inside to David. David tries to leave it. Trying to be a little bit too intricate. And Newcastle are just kicking the ball. This is attack versus defence now. Riyad Mahrez into David Silva. David Silva tries to play it through to Riyad Mahrez, who just can't stretch to get onto it. Newcastle are going to play the ball out. It's going to go all the way back to Lazaro, who's just going to belt this up the field to Joleton, who does very well to hold off Otamendi, big and strong. Who's number 42 for Newcastle? Bentaleb. Plays it into Danny Rose, into Shelvey. Shelvey now is going to switch the play. Lovely ball. Out to Yedlin, it looks like here on the City left. Newcastle right. Back to Lazaro. Lazaro with the ball in. Joleton with the header. Gets nowhere near, and Newcastle have a man down with a head injury. Looks like Joleton has gone down. Now I can read some of your comments. Now there's a little bit of a break in play. Fernandez own goal, right, okay. Oh, I've got dinner now. I need to go. See you later, everyone. Take care. Don't forget, guys, full time, we are going to do player ratings. After a short break, I'll be back with the player ratings live on the channel. John Stones and Joleton took a bit of a head clash there. This might be a tactic from Newcastle to get down and have a little bit of a breather for 3 or 4 minutes, because they are on the rack at the moment. Sterling and Bernardo Silva, Bubblegum, are about to make their way onto the pitch. So let me just change some of these over. Gabby Jesus is going off. And so is Phil Foden, believe it or not. Phil Foden's coming off. Done alright today. Shooting's been off. Shooting has been off today, I will be honest with you. But Bernardo Bubblegum Silva is on. And so is Raz. Raz comes and joins the fray. So Sterling and Bubblegum are on. Phil Foden and Gabby Jesus depart. "60 minutes on the clock. We just played just over the hour mark, and City are comfortably 3-0 in the lead. 10 minutes on the clock. Gabby Jesus from a lovely ball from the left-hand side from David, who put City 1-0 up, did Gabby, and then Foden from the left-hand side into Riyad Mahrez, 2-0. And Gabby Jesus from a Phil Foden pass played a lovely bit of play, and his persistence took a wet kid deflect. Well, Matt Ritchie tried to clear it, and he just cleared it into his own net. Excuse me, you are now up to date. David Silva now. Ball into KDB. KDB on the City, just onto City right, plays it out to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker going to play it into Bernardo, just suddenly got the hiccups. Joleton tries to sort of aggro KDB off the ball, but he doesn't. Into Bubblegum here on the City right hand side. Comes in. Plays it out to Ilkay Gundogan. Got Shelvey for company. Plays it on to Zinchenko. Back into Raz for an early first touch. Into Riyad Mahrez. Now on the City left. So you've all complained he's on the right hand side. Let's see if he's now going to do anything on his natural left hand side. Bubblegum now plays it out to David Silva, who's took up a space on the City right. Lovely little play into KDB. Lovely ball onto Raz. He's got 3 or 4 round him. Raz is trying to shoot. You ain't getting there. Raz, I would say pull your socks up, but if he had them up anymore, he'd be wearing them as a pair of tights. What is Raz doing with his socks? Well, they're calling for a free kick, Newcastle. They ain't going to get it. Bernardo, what an awful cross from Bubblegum. He was running like he was running in Bubblegum there. John Stones, lovely, well done, Johnny Stones. Again, David Silva to Raz. Raz, go on, you've just come on, son. That's a free kick. Newcastle are not happy bunnies. They've asked 2 or 3 times from a free kick. They ain't getting it. "65 minutes on the clock. City have a free kick in a very dangerous area here. Raz his persistence and shout. Well, he won the ball a little bit, I will admit. But was it ball before man or man before ball? Right, this free kick is like 22, 23 yards out, dead centre. This is KDB territory. But now David's taking it! David's scoring it! Oh, we all thought that was going to be KDB. And it wasn't. It was absolutely... Even I got fooled there. David Silva. What a hit, son. What a hit. That was amazing. Everyone thought it was going to be KDB. And David with the left foot. Oh, that was awesome. That was magnifico. What a lovely goal that was. From David Silva. Tell you what, you might as well close the man of the match debate. There's only one guy been man of the match today. He's ran the show the first half. He's just scored an absolute pearler of a free kick. Newcastle will not be happy bunnies. Manquilo's come on for Newcastle. It's like Longstaff's come on, his younger brother. From Sean. Is it Matty Longstaff's come on? Yeah. Dwight Gale's come on. Jolaton's gone off. Lazaro's gone off. And Shelby's gone off. City are on the attack again here. KDB on the right. Ball over the top. Mahrez on the back stick. Left foot. Well defended by Newcastle. Mahrez again. Lovely determination. Mahrez, tell you what, you might all call him, but he works twice as hard as Sane ever did. You never saw Sane chasing the second and third ball, I'll tell you that. The only thing he chased was the money to buy Munich. Zinchenko. Into David Silva. Into Riyad Mahrez. And I will defend Mahrez when people are coming on and slagging him off when he works twice as hard as Leroy Sane ever did. And people have absolutely salivated over Sane since he left. Sorry, I'm going to be fair. I will be fair on this channel. Walker out to KDB. City have hit 148 passes in the final third. Newcastle have hit 17. That tells you everything you need to know. Now, I've said 4-1, so I don't mind Newcastle nicking one here, because my prediction was 4-1. David Silva. Shah goes down. He was going to make a meal of it. And boy, did he make a meal of it. He made a meal of it that much. He'll be getting dessert in a moment. And he's still down crying. Come on, get up. Sorry, I'm just getting messages through and I'm just seeing what was going on. I wish, now we're having a bit of a drinks break thing, I wish we could have one more year. I really do wish we could. I think we are annihilating him, Salman. Yeah, ignore him, Prince of the Northwest. Ignore him. Newcastle, I don't know what it is. Every time they come to the Etihad, they get a battering. We've only got one more sub. They're just showing the semi-final, which I will not be here for. But look out. Lilo there, having a bit of a chat. Pep having a chat with Walker as well. I'm not here for the semi-final. I am on a plane, as you know. If you didn't know, I'm going away. I presume Andy will be doing the watch along for the semi-final, and also, but stay tuned, we will have a little preview with Arsenal fan. Well, what's Arsenal fan TV? We're going to have a preview with Claude and maybe one or two others. If you can get them, we'll have to wait and see, but we will have a big preview with you here on the channel. First, definitely with Claude from AFTV and Claude and the Bansters. who great channel. Go over and give them a watch. Do great work. Right, so approaching 70 minutes on the clock. City 4, Newcastle 0. Stroll in the park so far. 2 goals in the first half from Gabby Jesus and Riyad Mahrez. 2 goals in the second half from a Matt Ritchie on goal and a David Silva absolutely sublime left-footed free kick right in the top left-hand corner, middle of the left-hand corner. And, or Dubravnik's right-hand side. Depends how you want to look at it. City on the attack again. David Silva onto Alex Zinchenko. Back into David. Back into Ilkay Gundogan. Ilkay Gundogan gets fouled all day long. Twice on a Sunday. Yedlin now, they're trying, I will give them that, they are trying.
The upfront cost of solar panels has fallen.
Told you, I've just forgot to put my phone on silent now. Ilkay Gundogan with a great block there. Get that out of the way, it's what I like to see. So I'm just making sure everything's where I want it to be. Newcastle now have the ball in. 71 minutes on the clock. Mahrez here on the City left, trying to pass it in the net. Wasn't going anywhere. Come on. Come on, City. Better than that, Mahrez. Tell you what, that wouldn't be a bad shout, John Stones going up to Newcastle Kiam. It really wouldn't. Please, guys, remind you, fan cams, get them in. MCFC@gmail.com. Make sure you are holding your phone sideways, side on. And get your fan cams in to Kiam as soon as possible. We can get them edited out or edited off and get them out on the channel. David Silva into Ilkay Gundogan. Do you know, we are so going to miss David Silva. If we could only get another year out of him. Just one more year, but unfortunately I think he's made his mind up. Ilkay's trying to pick a pass there, but he can't get it. Trying to get an eye of a needle stuff. Danny Rose coming forward for Newcastle. Plays it on. Oh, come on, Bubblegum. Get better than this. Well, tell you what, his determination pays off. Sterling. Just, oh, that was awful, Sterling. But Bernardo again wins the ball back. We ain't going to get a lot for Stones, though, because he's only got a year left in his contract. City at the moment are doing something they've never normally done. They're letting contracts run down, which is very surprising. We've suddenly become Arsenal. We're letting these contracts run down a little bit at the moment, which is a little bit surprising. There's rumours today, Salman, that Koulibaly wants to stay at Napoli. I'm starting to think we're being used for a contract negotiation, personally. I'm starting to think Napoli or Koulibaly is using us for a new contract at Napoli. Bernardo going to play it into Ilkay, who sort of love taps it towards the goal. That was awful from Gundogan. Try to place it, but the ball breaks to Riyad Mahrez onto KDB on the left. KDB to David, great save. What a save from Dubravka. That was really good. I know we're clearing the nets, Kian, but we need a bit of moolah. We need a bit of money. We're giving players away at the minute. Because we'll have to, because they're all on a free transfer nearly. That was a great bit of playing. David Silva should have been the second. The man has ran the show. There isn't even a debate for me on man of the match today. This is the David Silva show. Taylor Howard-Bellis. Oh, sorry, Taylor Howard-Bellis. Doyle's on. What am I thinking of? Mahrez is off. Tommy Doyle is on. At least one of the youngsters is getting on the pitch. I'm losing the plot. I'm thinking it's Taylor Howard-Bellis. Getting a little bit excited. But instead, it's Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle with his first touch now from the corner. I'm trying to watch this. I'm trying to update this team sheet. So that's all 5 substitutions done. Walker on, Bernardo Silva on, Sterling on, Tommy Doyle on, and Ilkay Gundogan is on as well. Raheem Sterling to Tommy Doyle. Inside to Johnny Stones, who's going to get a full 90 minutes, which is good to see. Newcastle can have a good look at him today. Hopefully pay out a lot of money for him. Let's hope they do. Ilkay Gundogan coming forward into Doyle. Back to Gundogan. Got Zinchenko, who seems to have moved into a more centre role. A little bit more forward. To Bernardo Silva on the City right hand side. Plays it into Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle inside to David Silva. Back to Doyle. It's going to go inside to Nico Otamendi. Otamendi's going to check, turn, go back to the right. It's going to go into Scarecrow, as Kiam likes to call him. Oh, well done, Tommy Doyle. Play on, ref. Come on. Oh, my God. Tommy Doyle's getting 20 minutes and we're screaming now that we're playing youth all the time. Come on. Do me a favour. We need to be starting some of these kids. Not giving them 15, 20 minutes in a game that wasn't really meant a lot at the beginning. I mean, where's Jaden Braff? When do we see him? He's not even getting on the bench. Nico Otamendi out to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker now out to KDB, who's took up residence on the City left. Is he giving offside there? How's he offside from that point of view? Come on. I'm just going to see how the other games are going on because I actually don't know. Burnley are still 1 up. Looks like my Sheffield United and Wolves 0-0. What did I have that down as? I did have quite a decent week on the predictions last week, and this week I seem to be out. I had 4 or 5 points from yesterday as well. So let's have a see what I had for yesterday. Well, I've got Sheffield United and Wolves there as a draw, and 1 goal away from Newcastle getting a spot on result here. And West Ham need to score 2 goals in 15 minutes to bag me spot on result there as well. Otamendi's had an okay game, Salman, really. Well, I'm trying to read the comments and commentate on the game at the same time. So, I can't read all the comments properly, no. Because I'm trying to commentate on the game as well. Newcastle now, Longstaff. Tries Nico Otamendi, does well there. Sterling plays it in, wins the ball. Bernardo Silva's blasting forward here. He's got Kyle Walker coming on the overlap on the right hand side. This is where it's going. It's Kyle Walker. He just fires it into Danny Roll's feet. Dwight Gale holds the ball up and drops the shoulder, turns away. Tommy Doyle trying. Well done, Kyle Walker, who then wins the ball but loses the ball. Come on. Well done, Kyle Walker. Guys, we've got 60 likes. Let's see if we can get any more. Guys, if you're on the stream and you've not hit that like button, hit that like button. If you've not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. That'd be really appreciated. Like I said, here on Man City Van TV, come and join us for a Friday night social. Come and join us for a quiz. Come and join us for our watch-alongs. Normally, when we're at the games, we'll do fan cams and we'll do live vlogs from the games. Always here to entertain you here on Man City Van TV. For the fans, by the fans. And follow us on Twitter as well. Our handles are at the top of the page. If you've got any ideas, send us an email at mcfcfantv@gmail.com, as well as sending us your fan cams at the moment while no one is at the game. We do home and away as well. When there's City news, we break it for you here on the channel. Tommy Doyle, oh, that'd have been great for the youngster. Into Dubrovnik, I'm afraid. That's a shame. Remember, guys, if you are desperate for a comment and you want a question, hit that super chat button, the $sign in the bottom of your comment section. You can give as little as you can. Sean Fogarty did it earlier, and we really appreciated that, but thank you so much. All proceeds go to Tackle for Manchester and also towards proceeds for the channel to get bigger and better for you. City have had 21 attempts this game. KDB now approaching the final 10 minutes of the allotted 90. City 4, Newcastle 0. David Silva, my man of the match by a country mile. Plays it into Kyle, back to Gundogan, back to Kyle, back to Gundogan. They're playing a little bit of me to you, a little bit of Chuckle Brothers at the minute. Plays it out wide to the left to Zinchenko. City are just, they've dropped down to first game at the moment. Absolutely dropped down to first game. Kyle Walker now just gives the ball a shot. You can't just kick the ball to Shah. That is awful. Newcastle has run the ball out. It's going to be a throw into City. Is it me or does Walker look knackered already? He's only been on the pitch 30-40 minutes. He's knackered. Thank you. We've had a super chat. £2. That's appreciated from Andy. Thank you very much. It's that simple, guys. I guarantee your comment to be read out. Johnny Stones now inside to Nico Otamendi, back out to David Silva. At the moment, has took up a position at left back. KDB with a lovely ball. Just touch too quick. Up, skidded off the greasy surface. Too quick for Raheem or Bubblegum to get on the end of. It's like Sterling's gone as the Sane, you must read this out. Says Ant. Thank you very much. Sane. Guys, do you know? You wait. You've got to do watch-alongs very soon. So just wait. I'm going to stick money in. And you're going to have to read out Mahrez is the greatest ever Manchester City player. Oh, you watch. Newcastle making their final change now. Oh, 2 changes, should I say. 2 changes. Looks like who's coming on. Looks like they're bringing on a couple of youngsters on. No, Atsu and Mutu are coming on. Do you remember Atsu? He was the big thing, wasn't he? And he's just not quite done it. Kraft and Yedlin have gone off. Muto and Atsu has come on. Everyone said this Atsu was going to be the greatest thing ever. Hey, listen. I'm not doing it all. Don't count now. He's left. Ilkay Gundogan into Kyle Walker. On to Tommy Doyle. City now 84 minutes on the clock. City comfortable winners here by 4 goals. 4 goals to nil. Not 4 girls to nil. 4 goals. Newcastle have come here. They had a little bit of a dream. And City have turned it into a nightmare. Sometimes you don't always get what you want in this life. Trust me, I know you don't always get what you want. Sometimes you just got to live with it. And Newcastle, I've got to live with the fact they ain't nowhere near Manchester City's level. Kyle Walker back to Edison. Into Nico Otamendi. Otamendi now approaching 85 minutes on the clock. 5 minutes of regular, 90 left. Gundogan into Nico Otamendi. Why are we seeing pictures of Edison? What's that about? Come on. Zinchenko with the ball back to Nico Otamendi. Otamendi's going to play it into Johnny Stones. Johnny Stones over to Tommy Doyle on the City right hand side. Ilkay Gundogan now bringing the ball out, 85.5 on the clock. Ilkay into David, who's been El Magnifico today. Absolutely, simply Merlin. I really wish we could get one more year, but unfortunately, looks like he's hit the call bell and he's on his way out of Manchester City, which will be, for me, the greatest ever player I've seen at City. I know I'm going about King Clancy a lot, but David Silva's just phenomenal. I never got to see Colin Bell play, which is a shame, but I've seen David Silva live for over 10 years and he is just amazing. Edison now, who's going to play the ball out to Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker does his normal little, looks like he's having a poo while he's sitting down. I don't know why he does that. Sort of chest it. Sterling's been awful since he's come on. I've got to be honest here. Sterling has been atrocious. Newcastle now. That's better, Sterling. Sterling loses the ball, goes and wins it. He's obviously listening to me. He's got a little microphone in his ear there to see. He can hear me. KDB now with the ball. And he just slows it down. Come on, let's go and get the fifth. David Silva into KDB. And to Ilkay Gundogan. Back to Kyle Walker, into Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle back to Walker. Walker's going to move it into Bernardo Bubblegum. Lovely little play. Ball into KDB. He's got David, but he didn't want to make the run. David's going to slow it down. I'm going to go all the way back to Kyle Walker. Burnley are still 1-up. That's no good. That's just no good. Everyone, Martin is doing a great job giving you a watch along. Give it a thumbs up. It takes you 1 second. We do this for free, guys. Thank you so much. Yes, we do this for free for you guys. We don't take a penny out of the channel. We never have done. You know, we do this for you guys in our spare time. We've all got full-time jobs and we do it. This is not our full-time job. There are other City channels out there who do a marvellous job, but it is their full-time job. This is not ours. This is just something we do for you guys in our spare time. Not that we have a lot of spare time, but in our spare time. So instead of sometimes we spend things with our families, we are with you guys instead. KDB, I tell you, he's still running. He's still running. Alex Zinchenko now, about approaching the last minute of the allotted 90. Thomas Donahue, Colin Bell in my time, you lucky devil. Hey Thomas, go and have a look at the Friday Night Social from the other day. Jim Whitley was on. And Jim Whitley, who's former City midfielder actually, if you guys want to know. Yeah, it's another thing, we get former players here on the channel. David Silva, blast it wide. Oh, high, wide and handsome. But Thomas, yeah, go and have a look. Jim Whitley told us a story the other day on Friday Night Social. Spencer Pride was on as well. Colin Bell got asked who he was going into the Etihad once. It's like, I've got a stand named after me. What do you mean, who am I? You know, who am I? Have a look. My name's on that stand you stood behind. You know what I mean? It's called the Colin Bell stand. Who am I? You know, talking about how the club's changed. It is a lot more corporate now, unfortunately. It's not got the family atmosphere it used to do. Still got some family atmosphere, but it's not quite the same as what it was in the 90s or the 80s even. Raheem Sterling now. That's the price you pay, I suppose. We're getting bigger and better. On to KDB. That was, Danny Rose. That was naughty, sunshine. That was naughty, and the ref's not even seen it. And if he has, move to now. Johnny Stones plays it onto Atsu. Zinchenko's just going to head the ball down onto Longstaff. Zinchenko kicks it away but falls over. It was mad. It was. Sterling now. Has KDB got up yet? Because I've noticed they're not showing it. It's Tommy Doyle. 3 minutes of injury time, guys. City 4. KDB's down. And this was the problem. Has he stayed on the pitch too long when he could have, in a pointless game, really? In a pointless game. Well, a game that was won. Did he have to really continue it? And KDB's not moving at all here. He's not moving at all. Man of the match from BT, hands down, was David Silva. And I can't argue with it. David Silva again. David Silva plays it into Sterling. 5-0. City hit Newcastle for 5. And that was thanks to David, man of the match, Silva, who just didn't give up. He didn't give up. And Sterling puts himself on the score sheet. Sterling, who in the last 10-15 minutes really has improved in his performance. But look at this. Newcastle, sloppy play at the back. David Silva puts the pressure on, wins the ball and slots into... KDB's just a passenger in this game now. Absolutely a passenger in this game. What a silly decision to keep him on at 4-0. Absolute silly decision. And it looks like it might have cost us now. City 5, Newcastle 0. Newcastle, I've got to give it, they're still trying. I mean, Edison, he's not had a shot to save. He's had nothing. The problem is, you got to remember, has he done it because he had nothing to do? Because he didn't play the last game. Because KDB didn't look happy. As KDB begged to stay on the pitch. If KDB's begged to stay on, is it Pep's fault? Is it Pep's fault if KDB's begged to play the full game? You don't know that, Kiam. We don't know what goes on inside that dressing room. But City, they've been marvellous today. There are parts in the game they've not even had to get out of first or second gear. Just keep that going. Otamendi now approaching the final few seconds. Guys, get your fan cams in. Kiam is ready and waiting. And there goes the final whistle. City have absolutely battered Newcastle. All ends up. And it finishes City 5. Newcastle 0. Absolutely happy. I'm going to put the full time up here. So you guys know, I'm just going to put that in. You'll see that move in a moment. There you go, guys. Full time. City 5, Newcastle 0. Stay around. We're going to be doing play ratings in just over 5 minutes. Stick around. I'll be with you soon. Stay in the comments. Come back. We are going to be doing play ratings. Stay in the comments. They're looking happy coming off. Get your fan cams in while you're doing it. If you want while I'm away, film your fan cam. Send it into mcfcfanctv@gmail.com. It is coming across your screen right now. Get them in. Give us your thoughts at full time. And I'll join you in a very short while with our live play ratings. See you soon, guys. Hi guys, Matt here, Man City Man TV. We're back. City 5, Newcastle 0. So let's have a look. Can't really name a player who had a bad game, says Cube. No, I'm struggling at the moment. Brilliant win it was, Robert Lang. So that's 86 goals for the season. Yeah. Will we get to 100? I don't know. But tell you what, should we get it going? Should we kick it all off? Let's go with Edison then. Player ratings. Let's go. Edison. What are you going to give Edison? What are you giving the big Brazilian? Our Manuel Neuer. Our sweeper keeper. What are we going to give him? Ryan Corrie's here. Here he comes, the stat man of the channel. Sean Fogarty's only giving him a 6. It is hard to probably... Tell you what, he deserves a point for that long kick up to Mahrez. Shadow Rundown's giving him a 6. Cube's giving him a 7. So, here we go. Bullseye, Chris Baker. Yeah. Have you hit the target then? Just came to say hi, I'm off again. Whoa. What do you mean you're off again? Come on, where's your player ratings? Didn't have much to do. All game 6. 7, Chris Baker, Nad now to do. Did we play a keeper today? 7. Tom Betts, 7. Samuel Minster, a 7. Jamie Shaw, a 7. Guys, don't forget to hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button, guys. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. We've got over 70 likes, which is amazing. Thank you so much for all the likes. Jamie Short's giving Edison a 7. Any more for Edison before I give in the score? I thought he didn't have a lot to do, but what he did very nicely. Now to do a 7. Mr. Sean on YouTube gives him a 7. Blue Art is on. How you doing, Blue Art? Hello, boys. 7 games, 20 goals, only 3. Can't move. Didn't have any player ratings, hence why I'm off again. Stay and have a chat with us, Mr. Corrie. Come on. Stop being there. Come on, don't be boring. Are you off down the river playing your banjo? What are you doing? Private joke, he knows. If anyone who's on a stream a few weeks back, you know why Mr. Corrie likes to play his banjo by the riverside. I don't see him, don't see you. Edison? Right. 7 because of the ball to Mahrez. Yep, should have done better. Right, I'm going to give Blue Arts, giving him a 7 as well. I'm going to give Big Eddie a 7 as well. Especially for that lovely pass out to Riyad Mahrez, who just couldn't quite do it. I want to go to sleep though. You lazy bugger. Right, let's move on to João Cancelo. How did João do? Well, I think's getting a lot better each game he's playing. Man City FC 1998. Come on, guys. Where are you all joining the watch along? They're all jumping on now. Guys, hit that like button for us, please. That would be amazing. Let's see if we can get 100 likes. Come on. Our target for tonight is 100 likes. Let's see if we can get there. Man City FC 7. Galaxy Park 6. Galaxy Baker. He wishes, you know. Probably ate a few galaxies in his time. That's about it. Jamie Short 7. Shadow Rundown 7.5. It's banter, he knows. It's not personal. Man City 98 6. Sean Fogarty 6.5. No idea, but I'll give Cancelo a 10 because why not? Salmon Minster a 6.5. Tom Betts a 6. Average, okay. Doodle Lewis 7.5. Cancelo is better than Walker in my opinion. I would give him a 7. I don't know about that. I think Walker's had a very, very good season. Very positive season for me as Kyle Walker. Cube 6.5. Had a great half. Should have played a bit longer. Yeah, bit of a shame he only played one half. It's Gary in the building. Gary is back in the building. How you doing, mate? Guys, hit that like button. Come on, let's try and hit 100 likes if we can live on air. Again, 7 for Cancelo. Looking good. Cancelo, a 7 off Mr. Howarth. All the way in the land of Oz. He's been in the land of Nod. What time is it over there? About 5 in the morning, mate. Cancelo, I thought he had quite a decent game. So I'm going to give Cancelo a very respectable 7 out of 10 this evening. Let's move on to his other side of the fullback situation, Mr. Zinchenko. Ryan, I think you're not well, pal. That's what you said 10 out of 10. Who's that for? 6.5, Broder. Who's 6.5? Is that Zinchenko? Is that Cancelo? I have no idea who that's for. Chris Baker, 5. 5. It's Zinchenko, so I'm like, Galaxy Apart, 6. Alan Howard for 6. Shadow Rundown a 5. Hate him. Hate him? It's a strong word. Even I don't hate him, and I'm not his biggest fan. What does that even mean? Just play with it, Ryan. Come on, you said I was 5'4" the other day, and I'm 5'11". 7, well played. Sean's giving him a 4. That's a bit harsh, isn't it? Gary's giving him a 7. Much better today. I don't know. Well, I don't think he was a 7. I'm thinking more a 6. 5.5 wasn't bad, but positively wasn't the best. Positively, I can't read anymore. My reading's gone out of all scale. Mr. Shawnee, YouTube 6. Jamie Short 6. Brody a 7. Ryan is God. Tom Bet 7. Zinky does nout. Does now? I don't know if he does now. He did alright today. He wasn't the best. Where's Andy? Disappeared on me. Zinchenko was solid for a man out of natural position for me, 7.5. Carl, that's blasphemy. I'm a United fan, but Man City play the most exciting football in the league, says Sachin. Yep, I think we do. Right, I'm going to give Zinka, of your scores, 6.5. Right, let's move to Johnny Stones. Ryan is God. Oh, Carl, stop your loving. Carl, am I 5'11"? Oh, you don't know. You've not seen me. If I played, I'd have been man of the match. Also, bringing Lucas Caldini to play left back for us. Alan Howard's giving Johnny Stones a 6. I thought he did very well today. Don't think he did anything wrong, I will be honest. Quite solid performance from Johnny. Sean Fogarty, 7. Always time for Johnny. Samara Minster, 7. Jamie Short, 7. He's there protecting us. Chris Baker, 7. Jamie, nice for him to come. Sorry, I shouldn't make that joke. Chris Baker, 7. Nice game for him to come back to. Sachin is a blue. I'm on my way to City. Oh yeah? What, you or Lucas Digner? Colin Mack, 6. Tom Betts, 7. Cuba, 7. Chris Baker, 5. I am not 5'4". Get lost. I am 5'11". Dudley Lewis, 7. Stones is very solid. You still going on about being a tiny person? I'm not tiny. Brody, 6. Garrett, 6. You're being a bit harsh on Stones here. I thought he was about a 7 myself. I thought he did quite well. Martin is I am not a very small man. Thank you very much. I am 5'11". 5'11" and I'm 21. I'm going to give John Stone 6.5 on your scores. Let's move on to Otamendi. And I know what Mr. Howard's going to do now. Mr. Howard is going to destroy Otamendi now. I can see it. 6'4". I wish I'm not 6'4". Not that tall. Shadow Rundown, 7. Martin has to duck under bridges. Yeah. That's just, yeah, no. Otis should have played for City. 4. You are in the land of Oz, you. Wizard of Oz. Chris Baker, 6. Nervy as ever. Stones gets a 7 from me. You know, Blue Art, I have to go on the averages, mate. I agree with you. I think it was a 7. Colin Mack, 6. Samuel Minster, a 7. Otis would do a shift at centre-back. Gary's gone for a 7. Cube's gone for a 7. Dudley Lewis, a 7. 4 for putting his kit on, that's it. You just got it. You're like Andy with Mahrez. You're the same with Otamendi, you. 6.5, played some suicide balls as per. Imagine not being 6 foot. Sean Fogarty, a 5. Sean, you've got some negative scores tonight, mate. What's up with you? Galaxy Apart, 6. Guys, get your fan cams in. MCFCFanTV@gmail.com. Give us your prediction. Sorry, your thing. 74 likes. Guys, come on. Let's hit that 100 live. I'm 6'2". Keith Lee. Who's Keith Lee? Right. Alan, I'm going to be honest, Alan. I'm going to knock your score out because 4. That's just hatred. Otti was a good enough for a 7. Only a couple of errors. I'm with you, Blue Art. I thought the back line was solid today, apart from Zinchenko a little bit shaky for the first 10 or 15 minutes. Then I think he did quite well. Carl Everton with a signing will challenge. No, he won't, Galaxy apart. Don't get him excited. Rather have Mahrez than Maguire. Won't we all? Right, well, Kiam and Andy wouldn't. I'm going to give Otamendi a 6.5 for Otamendi. I'm even writing that wrong. I'm even spelling that right, or what? Right, Otamendi 6.5. Let's move to Rodri. How did Rodri do? How did Rodrigo do today as CDM? Only played 1 half, which was a bit surprising. I thought he did all right. Galaxy apart 6. Alan Howard for 7. Sean Fogarty a 6. Anyone can challenge for the Champions League with the state of the league this season. 7.5 had the freedom of the park. He did, to be honest. Shadow Rundown a 6. Samuel Minster a 6. Tom Betts an 8. Solid. Played the ball perfectly. Jamie Short an 8. Galaxy, that's like saying if Martin was smart. Wasn't smart, he could go on the kids' rides at Alton Towers. Do you know what? Hang on, bear with me. Bear with me. Thank you very much. Right, that's just for your cheekiness. Cube an 8. Didn't really I love that name, Cube. Didn't really do anything wrong. Brody a 6. Kamal 7.5. Edder's left foot is an added midfielder. Dudley Lewis 7.5. Cal's gone in a timeout because he's being a bit cheeky. Rodri a 7. Rodri's is the new young Ferner. I think he's getting a lot better. And I tell you what, I've heard some City fans absolutely destroy Rodri. And I think he's done well. I think he's got better and better as the season's gone on. I think he's done all right. I'm with you. You know, me and you, Blue Art, tonight, we're on the same wavelength. Colin Mack a 7. Ryan Cotter, you'll go and join your brother in arms in a minute. Training with the kiddies. Right. Rodri. I'm going to give him a 7. And because I think he's done well. And I think he's had some really harsh criticism this year. Right, let's move on. We've done Edison, we've done Cancelo, we've done Otamendi, we've done Johnny Stones. I think he has. I agree with you, Kamal. I think people have what's the word I'm looking for? Unnecessarily criticised him this year. We've done Rodri. Let's move to, I'm going to have to do him, David Silva. The absolute magic man. The man has scored a goal. Leave the kids alone, Titch. Titch, have you hit your target yet? You know, you've not seen it in a few years, have you? Need a target to aim you. Leave the kids alone. Sean Fogarty 9.5. Shadow Rundown a 10. Tom Betts 9 man of the match. Kamal 9 masterclass. Alan's giving him El Mago a genius of 10. Can anyone see my comments? Yeah, we all can, mate. Chris Bacon 9 almost perfect. Why? What's he going to do to get more perfect? He was amazing. Brody 10. Can't he stay on next season? I wish he could. Do you know, if we could get one more year out of him, that'd just be magnificent. Jamie Short a 10. Dudley Lewis 9.5. Yes, Galaxy. Gary's giving him a 10 with a star. 10 man of the match, which should stay longer. Super Sport a 10. Sam Minster legend 9 man of the match. Should send him on loan to Everton. Ryan Corrie's being sarky. He doesn't mean a 5. Don't all join in. Don't all join in with him. He's after attention. Just for Carl. Right, any more on David? 9.5 for David. He's still got more. Do you know what? I wish he had one more year. And the scary thing is, we've got, 5, 6 more games left with him, and then he's off. We will never see David Silva live ever again, and I'm just hoping we can get back into the stadium at some point soon. If I can go on holiday, why can we not go into a stadium? It still baffles me. You know, Galaxy apart under that one. Leroy 10 for leaving. Don't start bringing Leroy into this. Right, David Silva, I'm giving a 9.5 to him. I just think he was fabulous. Right, let's move on to KDB. How did KDB do? I have to wind you up, Titch. You put my son in a timeout. Your son was saying I go on the kids' rides at Alton Towers. So that's why I went in a timeout. KDB. He needs to lift that Champions League this season. I hope he does. It does, Gary. That testimonial does need to happen. And if it does, we will be live there with you here at Man City Fan TV. Please, guys, hit the like button. We're on 76. Let's hit the 100 live on air. Alan's giving him an 8. KDB, Galaxy apart 10. Brody an 8. I think we've only got 4 games left in the Premier League. Well, FA Cup as well, don't forget, and Champions League. So 6 games. KDB 8.5. Sean a 7. KDB, Gary's giving him an 8. Supersport a 9. Diddler Lewis 8.5. Cube's giving him a 9. Hope that knock at the end isn't too bad. Tom Betts an 8. Not his best game, but still, I thought it was all over the pitch today. He was playing left back, CDM, right wing, left wing, forward. He was everywhere today. It was just clear that Pep just gave him that free role today. Let's win 10 matches in a row. It'd be nice. And we can lift the FA Cup and we can lift the Champions League. Same difference, Ryan. Be quiet. Colin Mack an 8. Sam Raminster an 8.5. Best in the world now. Has he what? 3 more assists and he's broke the record? Killer Kevin gets an 8 for me. Loads left in his tank. Let's hope he stays if the result doesn't go our way on Monday. KDB, I'm going to give an 8 to. No, I'm going to give him an 8.5. Right, let's move on from KDB and let's go to Riyad Mahrez. How did Mahrez do? Scored a good goal. People say it's easy, but sometimes you've got to be there to put them in the bread basket. So Riyad Mahrez, for me, didn't really do a lot wrong. Hang on a minute, let me just key him. Excuse me. Chris Baker 5.5, Alan Howard a 7, Shadows 10. Jamie Shot 7, Kamal 7. We can't win 10 matches in a row. We have 0 consistency. Come on, of course we can. Ryan, be a bit positive, mate. Brody 7.5. Gary 7. That's low. I think he did all right. Supersport 7. Cube, that's better. More like an 8. Played great. Could have done better with that Edison pass. Of course he could have. This has woke me up a bit, to be fair. You lazy devil. Lancow, where have you been? I don't care, mate. Let them be winning. I hope United lose twice so we win the appeal. They play on a Thursday night. Tom Betts 7. Nothing we can do. We just got to wait till Monday till the hearing result comes in. Tell you what, that's going to be one busy vlog on Monday night. Sam Raminster 7.5. I might even go live at the Etihad. I don't know yet. Tell you what I'll do. Let me know at the end of this. Let me know if you want me to do the vlog on Monday from the Etihad. 7 in and out of games. Salah get in. Go away, you. Mahrez an 8. I thought he did all right. Andy and Kiam don't. They just want him gone out the club. Chris Baker's just, that's 5.5. That's a joke. 7.5 I'm going to go with on Mahrez. No, I can't even type anymore. I don't know what's going on here. There we go. Because I've been typing on a computer all day, this. My laptop's been out all day typing. Liverpool beat our points. Not that I've not done any work. Galaxy Park 7. Let's move on from Mahrez. Who should we go to now? I'm trying to think which order to do it in. Let's go to Foden. How did Foden do? How did Foden do? The Chow Blue, hope you're good, buddy. Glad to see you. Hope the wife's good. How is France? No problem, Noah. Let's have a look. Right, Foden. I did type Foden in, but for some reason it didn't go in. Oh, he's back. Cal, do you want to go back, mate? Don't start with the midget comment. Foden. Where are we at with Phil? Foden, the Stockport Iniesta. Brody an 8. Sam Raminster a 7. Shadow Rundown of 7s. Galaxy Apart. We're not doing 0.2s, mate. 6 or 6.5. Alan Howard in 8. Chris Baker in 8. Whoa, this is going quick. Jamie Short 7. Sean Fogarty in 8. Cube 7. I love that name. Super Sport 7. Tom Bates in 8. Kamal 8. Missed chances. He did miss chances. Holly Kid Brown a 7. Gary's giving him 8. Want him to play more games, don't we all? Carl thinks he's funny. It's about as funny as a wet fart. Phil a little disjointed, but a good 7 this evening. Yeah, I thought about 7, 7.5. If he'd have put 1 or 2 of those chances away, it looked like he snatched up 1 or 2 of them. And he hit them right-footed as well, which was a surprise. Sam does everything 7.5. Noah Pearson, Philip 7.5. Philip? What's up with you, Noah? Are you going all Sunday name on him? Here, Ryan is here in his room. Thanks for that, mate. Where are we at with Foden then? I'm going to give him a 7.5. Right, let's move to Gabby Jesus. Scored a good goal. A Child Blue 7. Hi Ryan, who's this extra small man on my phone? You really want to go back time playing training with the kiddies, don't you? Chris Baker's giving Gabby a 7. I thought he did alright today. Far better. Good finish as well, which has been very unlike him. He, like I said, in the first half of the watch along, I said he had a little bit of a pep talk. I know that wasn't tongue-in-cheek. But yeah, he's had his pep talk and he scored today, which is good. Chris Baker a 7, Alan Howard for 7, Sean a 9, that's high. 7.5 he scored, says Tom Bet, so he's happy. Shadow Rundown a 7, LeChar Blue 7.5, Sam Minster a 7.5. Gary's giving him a 7. Lankow 9, Cube 8.5, Kamal 7.5, Super Sporting 8. Of course we do, Noah. But no need for the Sunday name, mate. Brody 7.5. That's roughly where I am. He scores 1 and assisted once for 10. Come on, Galaxy. 8 didn't play CDM for once. I agree, Chris is the best. Anyone who needs a target? No, they're not. 8 is back, so Sam does everything. Noah Pearson 6.5. Colin Mack 8, about time he scored. Gabby was doing the work again and scored a well-taken goal. 7.5 for me. Cheers, Cal. Not much competition. Can I do it? Is it possible? Oh, I can do it! Oh, I can do it! Bye-bye. I said it first. Dudaloo 7.5 or an 8. Galaxy Apart. Foden and Doyle will compete each other next season. Sorry, Mr. Baker. Right, where am I at now with Jesus? You got all the banter on here, haven't you, guys? You can even put mods into timeouts. I'm going to put anybody into a timeout. I am very happy with myself now we're on that one, I am. Right, 7.5. Let's move on to the substitutions. Let's do Kyle Walker first. How did... I didn't remove him. I just put him in a timeout. I'm waiting for the message to appear. I'm just checking who's... Guys, who's doing fan cams? Walker, Sean 6. Kamal 7. Sam Minster a 6. Alan's giving him a 6. Lankow a 7. Jamie Short a 7. Brody's watched a different game. 9.5. What the hell? 9.5? What game were they watching? Super Sport a 7. Galaxy Apart a 7. He's gone mad with power. Hashtag free Chris. Nah. Gary's gone 7. Cube 6, played alright, but seemed tired towards the end. It did. I will say that, Cube. Why did he look so knackered at the end? Played 40 odd minutes. LeChar Blue a 7. Colin Mack a 6. It's only banter with Chris, guys. Bit of banter. We like to have a laugh here on the channel. Colin Mack a 6. That's a bit low. I'm probably at 7, 7.5. Thought he did alright. Don't think he did anything. The trouble is with the defenders, they had nothing to do today because Newcastle gave nothing. They invited nothing either. Sub don't get more than a 6 for me, so Walker a 5. think it was that bad either. We got 5. Gone from sublime to the ridiculous. Gone from 9.5, that was, don't know what game they're watching, to you blew out at a 5. I don't care if Koulibaly costs 70 million, just sign him up. I told you Galaxy apart, I'm now starting to think Napoli are using us, or Koulibaly and his agent are using us to get a bigger contract at Napoli. I don't think it is as done as everyone thinks. Newcastle Wordport. Right, Walker, I'm going to have to give him a 7.5 on average. Right, let's move to Bernardo. Bubblegum. How did Bubblegum do when he come on? Why do we tell actors to break a leg? Because every time he has a cast, I'm so funny. Oh, the jokes are here now. The jokes are here. Oh, Mr. Baker's pulled his dummy out. He's gone. Let me just see if he's coming back on. It'll appear in a minute. Who we want, Chris? We want Chris. Percentage like a 7 if he played 90. Liverpool 2-0 up at... don't really care, mate. They can be 2 up all they want. Sean's giving him a 5. Alan's giving him a 6. Sorry. Can't read. Sam Raminster 6.5. Said today that Garcia might leave. Yep. Brody a 6. Langkow 6.5. Dudley 7. Cube 6. Not enough time to do a lot. Gary's going a 6. I'm not really that bothered if they do break our record, to be totally honest. Super Sport 6.5. Cal Chris Fan TV. I think we should go for Leipzig. Upamecano. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to have to... maybe. Chris has said maybe he may come back on. We want our Chris back. QB's not that good. Right. So, Bernardo, Bubblegum. What you all giving him? 6.5. 5, 6. Probably about a 6. I'm going to give him a 6.5 looking at it. He did all right. He wasn't great. He had 45 minutes and wasn't over the moon with it. Oh, well, just short of 5 minutes. How did Gundogan do? Ilkay Gundogan. Gundogan. Or Ilkay Gundogan, as some people will call him. Gundogan. Is Chris coming back on or what here? Let me just see if he's coming back on. 6, he's young to be fair, Galaxy apart, so could become great. He's on his way back. Oh, Chris Fan TV, you're hilarious, you lot. Alan Howard 7, are you cooking? No, I'm not cooking. I don't cook. No. Not a chance. Brody a 6, Super Sport 6.5, Cuba 6.5, played solid at CDM. Dudley Lewis 6.5, Gary's gone for a 6, Sean's gone for a 7. Sam Raminster's gone for a 6.5. Lachal Blue 6.5. Blue Art has gone for a 7. Just bear with me. Guys, hit that like button, please. We're at nearly 80 likes. Let's see if we can. Oh, here we go. He's back. If you can. Right. Oh, he's back now. He's been let out of prison. Against Madrid, there will be no Ramos, so I think we'll win 2-0, hopefully. Right, so, Gundogan, I thought he did really well. No problem, Blue Art. Take care, buddy. Join us for the next game coming up. I think it's Bournemouth, isn't it? We're Bournemouth away next. Tom Bet 7, I just cut my finger. Oh, God, you know, they're like children, this lot. Right, I'm going to give Gundogan a 6.5. Thank you, LS Crew, for subscribing. Much appreciation, mate. Please hit the like button as well. That'd be fantastic. 6.5, I don't know why I said it like that. Right, the Lord has come out of prison. Ivor's on. Phyllis's Big Blue Rabbit. Love that name as well. Team score City 9, Newcastle a big joke. Hey Cal, very good. Mendy's also banned from Madrid, who will fill in at left back. Don't even ask. It's gonna have to, I'm hoping it's Laporte. I'm just hoping it's Laporte. Right, let's move. Who else was there? I've seen my missing here. Sterling. I'm not going to do Doyle because that's not very fair on the kid because he didn't really play a lot. Sterling scored, so I'm going to do Sterling. What do you think of the name, Chris? Terrible. What a game for Man City. It was LS Crew. Tom Betts played 3-5-2 with Cancelo and Walker on the wing back. I'd play Laporte left back myself. Sterling gets an 8 from Sean Fogarty. Brody only a 9. Could never be Martin Fan TV. I know. I get 1 million subscribers. Right, I'm off. This has been fun. No problem. It's a joke, by the way. Sarcasm. I get about 3. Super Sport 7. Galaxy Apart 8. Salmon Minster 7. Jamie Short. Doyle. Not doing Doyle. Doing Sterling. 7. Glad to see him on the score sheet again. I will pay Otamendi flight to Argentina when he leaves. Can't wait. Awful game. Great performance. Oh, I'm going really fast there. Sterling 7. Great work rate. WATCHALONG 7. I would say yes, but he would mess with the known tactics. It could be an undoing. Small things, Cal. Small things. I'm a Liverpool fan. No problem. Alan Howard, so long as you're sensible, you're more than welcome. We don't mind banter, but keep it as banter only. Alan Howard for 7th. Usually it's taking the mickey out of me, is where the banter becomes. Gary, Norway team has scored at our place since before lockdown. Sterling 8, well done Tommy, great debut. Dudley Lewis in 8, I think will work well in a 4-2-3-1 formation, not a 4-5-6-7-8-9 formation is what I ever did. Otamendi and Dinky to Napoli in part exchange. Brighton away is it or Bournemouth at home? I'll be looking in a minute who we've got next. Love you really, Martin. Of course you do. Sterling 6.5 was terrible from his finish. I thought for the first 10-15 minutes he came on, he was awful. And then he woke up. The channel might as well be called Martin the Teacher TV. Martin the Teacher TV? Whoa. No. It's not an educational channel. It's a football fan channel, mate. Right. I'm going to give Sterling... I'm going to overrule people here. I'm going to give Sterling a 7 because he scored a good goal. Made on by David. Right, man of the match. Do I even need to do this? Man of the match. Who are your man of the matches? Let me just get the fixtures. There we go. And I can tell you who we've got now. Man of the match. I don't know, mate. I'll have to say I've got a lot on this evening, but I will try, Cal. Can you send me your new Twitter handle as well, Cal, please? That'd be good, because I haven't got Digney anymore on my Twitter feed, mate. Sterling, you... Well, no, I'm going off the averages. Sam Raminster's gone for David. Alan Almago. Martin can't teach. I'm better than him at maths. No, you know. David Silva, no question. David Silva for sure. Such a great performance. You won't learn much, Sean. Ooh. Silva, says Brody. Prince of the Northwest, no Silva. No Silva, not KDB. Doyle, man of the match, says Tom. Come on, mate. Jamie Short, Merlin. David easily says Wyoy. Gary's gone David. Super Sports Silva. The man, the myth, the legend. The big man. He's not very big. David Silva. The Child Blue, Tommy Doyle. Tommy Doyle. El Mago, says Chris Baker. Sean Fogarty's gone David. It can't be anyone except David. You live Saturday or you... No, I'm here on Saturday. I don't go away for another week, mate. I am live here Saturday, don't worry. Silver's man of the match. David Silva 2020. Forget Doyle. Right, man of the match is easy. It's David Silva. It is Genius. It is Merlin. It is El Mago. It is David Silva, Genius, Merlin, El Mago. It is everyone. No signings until the result of the cast. Don't want to talk about that. Right, guys. Bet David's taller than you. No. No. I'm 5'11". Thank you very much. Dudley Lewis, David Silva. I put it in, mate. Do you know how to watch the 3 o'clock kickoffs? All the ones that ain't. Well, I think the majority of them are on TV. I'm not I don't know, Sean. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Why has our likes suddenly jumped down? Why have we gone from 70 odd likes down to 60 odd? What's happened there? So why have people stopped liking? What's that about? What's that about at all? That's just a load of absolute rubbish, that. What's happened here? Why have our likes gone from nearly 80 down to 60? What's going on here? Guys, if you've unliked it by total accident, can we put the like back on, please? Off to sleep, boys. It's 5:30 a.m. No, you're not, because I'll be waking you up. Sean, get an IPTV box. Why do you... I'm not encouraging that, guys. Why do you think... Who do you think is better, Bernardo Silva? Bernardo. Sorry, I am not having Mr. Fernandez, who suddenly now thinks he's the world's greatest ever player. Nah, not having that. Who's going to win? Tyson Fury, Anthony Joshua? I have no idea, mate. Right, I'm just going to check. Saturday, 8 o'clock in the evening. I was planning on going out Saturday night. I was going to go to the pictures, but obviously that's not happening now. YouTube, I think it's sub-ot liking. That's why it was sub-ot liking. That's why it went down. Don't know what's going on there, guys. No, it isn't. That's not normal. Guys, hit the like button if you can. Let's prove to YouTube that we have got genuine likes. 8 o'clock on Saturday, the 11th of July. I am not away till a week on Saturday, but I will be doing live vlogs. I will do a live vlog from the airport before I leave next week. I'll do one from the balcony, and I will do one from either the beach or the swimming pool while I'm there. And I'll wear my red Speedos for you all. It's a joke. It's not Free Willer. I'm not going to scare everyone. Gameplay is liking and taking likes away. Yeah, either we know where they're from, mate. We all know where they're from. You know where they're from, and I know where they're from. Are you going to do a live stream for the UEFA Champions League draw? Possibly. When is the draw? When is the UEFA Champions League draw? When is the draw for the Champions League? It's on the 10th, so Friday. Yes. Tell you what. Well, what time is it? I might be at work. If I'm at work, I won't be able to do it. If I'm at work, I will not be able to do any kind of live vlog. I might be able to do something at my dinner hour. I might do a... it's Friday. What time? What time is the draw on Friday? Yeah, of course they should know. Everyone should give it a like. 10%. Yeah, it is Friday, but what time? I need to know what time it is. Just ignore them, Galaxy apart. We know, like I said, we know where they're from. 10 a.m. I have no chance, guys. I am in work. I might be able to do a reaction video for about 15 minutes, possibly. But I can definitely do one on my dinner hour on Friday on my phone. I'll come and say hello and do it an hour. Well, about 40 minutes on Friday. I'll do a live reaction. I was at that Wolves game as well. Colin Matt, go back on the channel and have a look for my match day live vlog. I want Leipzig as Angelino and Werner won't play. Possibly. Well, that'd be good. Are you salty about Liverpool win the league? No, Nippon. They've deserved it. They've absolutely deserved it. Absolutely, hands down, deserved to win the league. Can't fault them. They've been the better team. What can you do? Guys, hit that like button for me. That'd be ideal. Galaxy apart. That'd be good. Those likes help the channel grow. Right, guys, any more questions? I'm going to shoot. I've been on since just got 5:30. About 20 to 6 I came on, and it's now 20 to 10, 20 to 9. And I need to go and see my family at some point. Just to remind you guys, there will be a Friday night social on Friday. So we'll probably have a little bit of a chat there as well. If you want to ever be on a Friday night social, send us an email at mcfcfantv@gmail.com. Obviously, I will do a live vlog at some point on my dinner hour on Friday to the UEFA Champions League semi-final draw coming up. So I won't be able to do the draw live, but I will do a reaction video live from the live from my work car park on Friday. Cheers, Ivor. Take care, buddy. Also, let me know on Friday, do you want me to do the live stream on from the Etihad? Just put yes or no, whether you want. Because what I might do is, does anyone on here live near the Etihad? Anyone in here live near the Etihad? And then let me know if you can. We maybe do a meet-up on Monday, and we'll do some live in-person reactions to the CAS decision. Who do you think we'll get if we get through? QB, you want me to do something from the Etihad? Okay. Anybody else wants me to do a CAS case or CAS result reaction from the Etihad? Nippon says nope. Why do you not like that, mate? Oh, 200 miles south. Well, you can't know mean about joining me. I mean, do you want me to do it from the Etihad? Would you like to have a look at the Etihad again? Super Sport says yes. Any more? If I get 10 yeses, I'll go live from the Etihad on Monday, and I'll do the CAS decision from there. So, if I get 10 yeses, I will do it. So, it's up to you now, guys. Cube, imagine Marsonia Bennett's getting knocked out. About an hour drive from the Etihad. It's up to you guys whether you can meet me there. I will get you on camera. Oh, yes, of course. There you go. So, there's 3. I need 7 more yeses, and I will do a live vlog from the Etihad on Monday. Just put yes in the comments. That's all you need to do. Just put yes. YO, so there's 4. We need 6 more. I got confused. I think Martin might be honest. YO, yes, do it, Martin. Wow, I sound very demanding. You do. No, I don't live near, but yes. So there's 4 more yeses, and I will go live from the Etihad on Monday with the CAS case results. Kamal wants yeah, okay. There's two more yeses, and we'll go live. Come to Leeds and film. I wish I could, mate, but I don't fancy standing outside Elland Road talking about Manchester City, mate. Sorry. But yeah, guys, I will let you know a time on Twitter at Horsey City, and I'll let you know. Right, tell you what, I've had the 10. We'll go live from the Etihad on Monday with the CAS result. If any guys can get to the Etihad about 4:30 on Monday, let me know. I'll go live between 4:30, 4:45 on Monday with the decision. We might not be the first, but we'll get it out and we'll try and be the best for you. I wish you, I'll get, not a chance. I think they're the only team left that could beat us. I think we'll beat them easily. I'm not scared of anyone in the Champions League. Love that, Martin. Not a problem. If anyone can get down to the Etihad at 4:30, 4:45 on Monday, message me, DM me on Twitter, and we'll meet up. I'll have a chat with Tom, see if Tom can get over to have a chat with us as well, and we'll do some filming, live reaction from the CAS decision from the Etihad Stadium on Monday. It is just class, that name. Thank you very much. Right, guys, I'm going to shoot. City have won 5-0. They've absolutely destroyed the Geordie boys of Newcastle United. Goals from Gabby Jesus, Riyad Mahrez, an own goal from Matty Richer, David Silva with a wonder goal, and then Raheem Sterling put the cherry on top of the Bakewell to give it 5 high fives all round for Manchester City. What a way to bounce back from Southampton. Let's pray KDB is just a knock and he's nothing serious. Thank you all so much. Please give the video a like if you haven't watched it. If you haven't subscribed, what are you doing? You're missing out on loads. Please give it a like. Subscribe to the channel. It's for the fans, by the fans. As Andy said earlier on, we do this for free. It is all free in our spare time. Not that we have a lot. Thanks for the stream, Martin. Have a good rest of your day. Will, buddy, you as well. Bakewell tarts are lovely, Martin. I was going to say something now and I can't because I'll get pulled for it. Have a good one all. Send True Geordie my regards. Yeah. True Geordie will be, how do we put it? Crying in his Newcastle brown ale right now. See you Monday, mate. Take care, Gary. If you can get down to the Etihad on Monday, come and join us. But don't forget, live watch along on Saturday. Before that, I will be on air about 7:45, 20 to 8, 7:45 on Saturday evening as City take the long trip down to the Amex Stadium to play Brighton and Hove Albion. I think I know what you're going to say, as always. Of course you do, Noah. Guys, hit the like button. Make sure your notifications are set to public and not private, so you are notified every time we upload a video here on Man City Fan TV. Not Manchester City Fan TV, Man City Fan TV. And guys, look out for anything. Friday Night Social will be recorded Friday, so watch out for that. Don't know how many parts it'll be. It'll probably be another cracker, as it always is. I'll see you Saturday evening for the watch along. Take care. Thank you for watching. And as always, up the Blues.